You say that.
I'm waiting for I'm waiting for this one to get in. This one was the first one that loaded in the last time on Opera. Whatever. All right. Is everyone ready? Is everyone in here?
I am not.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a Pepsi. I'm in here on both now.
Fucking
Actually-
product placement, Bo. I'm just gonna grab a cool, refreshing Pepsi. The best taste of any soft drink.
Make sure you put the label out when you're drinking.
Find them in stores near you.
When there's no Coke nearby, pick up
Nothing
Pepsi.
better than a Pepsi.
Thank you.
When there's
Okay,
no
so
Coke.
I might have overspoken because I don't have like the chat or anything like that visible. Did I do something stupid?
Oh my god,
Yeah, you click the hide button.
you have messed up, dude.
Top right corner, collapse or expand.
You fucked up, Mia.
No, there's nothing. No,
I'm just
there's
pulling your
not.
leg. I don't know about the others.
There's not a button.
Take a screenshot. What does it look like?
You broke the game, guys.
I
Right.
broke it.
How could you?
Music.
Try to zoom and see if
Lower.
it's outside the screen or something crazy like that.
All right, yeah, I just grabbed. Where the hell am I going? I'll just put it in general. So that is the entire screen.
The button's right there.
Cute grass. There's no button.
It's right there.
Don't make me slap you.
It isn't
Yeah,
here.
why? Why
Oh.
does it have like your top bar cut off?
I swear to God, all I did was.
This
But-
might be well. The image was screenshotted in a weird resolution. I wonder if that has something to do with it.
I don't know.
Actually, the solution looks
It might
weird.
be a kiss of death, but maybe you restart it. See if that
Reload.
fixes it.
All right, I'm
We
just gonna close
spent
it.
47 minutes trying to get in here. Speaking
I'm just
of,
gonna
Icarus,
nose
are you in here?
the
Who's
shortcuts.
in here?
Contract to licensing. Contract to search. Existing licenses. Diablo 4. work, gaming.
Absolutely. Okay, so it's not even like asking me to like log in or anything. It's just automatically taking me in. I still
Yeah,
don't
you
have.
should be in the game. That's why you
Right.
already have a character assigned to you. I don't know why it's. I've never seen that error before.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm curious. Can I? Okay, so it's letting me draw things that I may or may not know
Press C.
how to
Can you
delete.
Can you press C and open up your character sheet?
C opened up my character sheet.
That's
I did not know that C opened your character.
Thank you for
Come on.
deleting those. Whoever is helping me.
It's gotta be Bo.
Secret DM.
Um.
okay. Okay, I have an idea. Let me look at the image again. On the right side of
You
your
added
screen,
the
do you have it?
reaction module.
Do you have it collapsed on the right hand side of your screen, perhaps?
I don't think
Okay.
so.
Oh yeah, because it would.
'Cause
this
I
is how it
see
looks when it's
nothing.
collapsed.
Here, let me share it.
I did add the React module for you, James.
Love it.
Just for you, friend.
If you hold control and wiggle the mouse wheel in and out, does that do anything?
It just makes the screen smaller
Fair
or
enough, because
larger.
it resizes the interface, so I was wondering if it like sneeze the interface back onto the page. Damn, if you
Oh.
unpause, maybe it'll give them it'll give them a UI.
The only reason that I noticed that it was missing is because I was trying to turn down the volume of the background music, and then I realized, fuck, I have no controls.
Does it have to do anything with permissions?
Bo, do you have the module minimal UI installed?
I do.
Okay, that's what's doing it.
Why? It's never been an issue before.
I don't know. Did you change some stuff before today?
No.
Because
I'll
it says
deactivate it though. We'll see what
no,
happens.
no. You don't have to deactivate. It says minimal UI settings, right side panel behavior, start visible. Those are the three options you want.
All right.
That's what Reddit says anyway.
Wait. On the right side, what? I have start visible, click toggle, and player list small. Those are what I have in there.
Could I
put it
have
in the
done
chat.
something here? I
I
don't
see
know.
your
No.
hand is reaching out to a little something, Johan.
He's reaching
Enough.
out to
I
God
didn't even
to
think
help.
of that.
Does it say right side panel behavior as the third one from the bottom?
Yeah, it says start visible.
Okay. I don't know. That's
And
the
now
only
the music
thing that
stopped.
It did.
it stopped for everyone, I think.
Oh, okay.
You
It's
do an
'cause the song
F11 and
ended.
go full screen, Mia, and see if that does anything.
I just have to be special. Hold
I
on.
definitely think that module's the culprit, but I don't know how to fix it. Because someone else has a screenshot on Reddit with the exact same issue that you've got, Mia.
What happens if you press F12? Okay, let me check something out.
314 errors. That's what you love to see when you open up the console. Oh.
Because I pay attention to this. I'm an accountant. I like
no,
numbers,
it's
but
none
not
of it's
in
your
this.
fault. There's
I only
nothing
have
you
4
could do
errors.
to prevent any of those errors. When I
have 4.
F12, I have 0 errors. Ooh.
Well, aren't you special?
I don't know how or why that would be, but
What if
have you tried just closing the entire browser and just kicking it from the start, Mia?
I did.
Hmm.
I've done it twice now.
How badly do you think it would affect the game, Bo, to just turn off the minimal UI thing for this session and see if that fixes it?
Well, I mean, I can get my character sheet, which is like really, I guess, all I need to do. I wonder what happens if I like roll something. Will it?
Yeah, click a couple of rolls.
Okay. Oh gosh, I didn't realize there were so many things to choose. Just roll it normal. But nothing
Yeah,
showed
see
up.
it rolled. We have your roll. 3.
Yeah,
Oh, here we go. Now it's doing something different.
Yeah, we've all
Wait,
been
did it pop up
shuffled
for you
out.
as soon as I disabled the module?
It's like reloading everything now.
Yeah, because I disabled the module. We'll see if that
The
fixes it.
sidebar is back.
The sidebar is back. I'm gonna close the F12.
We're in action, baby.
Okay, that was it. I don't know why that made a difference, but now if I can figure out how to stop this, there we go.
Oh.
Do you want to watch
Okay.
from my side too, Grass? You sounded very disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, I had your screen full screened, and when it went off, I'm like, oh, I can no longer see the game. But now I've just moved the Discord so I can see.
Everyone ready? Finally? Sorry
Yeah,
about
let's
that
go.
delay.
It's alright, Bo. Sometimes you have a cursed session, and that sounds like what today's going to be.
I don't think anything will top that Mind Flayer session, though, that Icarus was nice enough to sit through. That was... And Raven. Yeah, that was hands down one of the fucking worst. That was a cursed one. That was a bad one. Anyway.
I
It
liked
was
it.
actually, yeah.
Anyway, last session, you guys found yourselves getting to know each other a little bit more as you headed back to Valaki, dealt with some loose ends, spoke a little bit more with Scran. you learned about Kirill, a little power-hungry, what seemed to be werewolves after you learned that that is the true affliction that Emil is dealing with, as well as the daughter now. And that is the true reason that they were a little bit hesitant to tell you what was going on, but after you brought back some pelts, Scran felt you guys were trustworthy. Icarus went looking down for Celia, found her, told her to visit Ivana's, such a odd
Augury.
word. Augury, yeah, thank you. About getting a job. After that, you guys all met up at the Blue Water Inn, where you got a good chance to speak a little bit more with the bard in there, who was telling some tales, where he offered you guys a round of shots of some of the strangest looking liquid that had ever been consumed, but ended up in the same place, so it wasn't terrible. Sitting around the table talking some more, you got to know a little bit about your compatriots he had been traveling with for a while, as well as a lot about your new one, Kiakli, excuse me. After a night in the inn, you guys decided it'd be best to bring Arabelle back to the Vistani in the morning. So you headed off towards the camp, where you came upon a sight of a man getting whipped, and he appeared to be taking a beating due to the lack of results in returning his daughter. The man's name became known as Luvash, and on sight of Arabelle, she ran up to him, and the embraces were had, and it seemed to be a very happy reunion. And that is when Iser locked eyes with a bald-headed man that was very familiar to his first night in Barovia, as he seemed to meet Zentori once more. This time under a little bit different circumstances, as he thought the last time that he'd seen Iser, it was surely for dead. But after some greetings, some talkings, Icarus and Raven hatched a bit of a plan after learning for the reward of returning the daughter. And that is when Icarus turned Raven invisible, and through some swift use of his hands and some crazy stories being told by Icarus, they were able to find out what was in every chest, and eventually chose the final chest that had yet to have the loot taken from it. That is when the group reconvened at I imagine kind of at the brush, or kind of a little bit of ways away from where the hill goes up towards the Vistani camp. And that is about where session ended, as it sounded like you guys were headed a little bit further west, as it sounded like the werewolf issue seemed to be a pressing matter. And that is about where we were at currently.
All right. So, fellow members, we have not decided yet where to go.
I thought we were going to visit the tower where the werewolves gather.
That's fair.
If that ain't the plan, we can press onwards to Presk.
Did we want to leave Vallaki behind? There's a lot of unfinished business in Vallaki. The ghost house that we promised we would help with.
The mayor.
The mayor's flashing lights.
The Burgomaster is also doing some shady stuff.
Yeah, I think that's the mayor that Raven was referring to.
Ah.
But
Me
I
and-
feel like maybe we should finish up here first before we go to Kresk.
I certainly agree. Tie up a few loose ends, at least. The mayor is a bit troublesome, I believe. Killing.
So
people
are we
again.
going back to Vallaki or to the tower?
What's wrong with the mayor?
There's flashing
Oh.
lights coming from the Burgomaster's ceiling of the attic of the house area, and no one knows what's causing it.
And
Also, we learned from the librarian. The librarian had a friend that was writing down the story of Vallaki. And the Burgomaster didn't like the way that the story was being told, so he was imprisoned and he died under suspicious circumstances.
Also, the Burgomaster's right-hand man is a hunchbacked giant freak monster in a trench coat and is up to stuff and hid from us in the woods.
Yeah.
So definitely a couple of things that we want to check about the burgomaster or mayor.
Also, he's running weekly festivals where if you don't smile, you get put in the stocks, is also something that's gone. There's a lot of things that all seem to come back to the burgomaster.
So the burgomaster is the problem, not the mayor.
Sorry, the burgomaster is the mayor.
Same person.
Oh.
The burgomaster is just the Barovian word for mayor. My apologies.
Oh, that's fine. I thought the burgomaster was more of like a city
That's what I thought it
councilman.
was.
More like a city councilman or, just town manager than actual, rule maker. My misunderstanding.
You're fine. It's not like you spend a lot of time inside towns anyway.
No. I avoid these people most of the time.
We're gonna be visiting lots of towns in our travels. Hope you're comfortable with that.
I will do my best.
So, off we go.
Agree.
We're just gonna knock on the burgomaster's door and be like, "Hi, we're the attic inspectors. We're here to make sure you don't have too much."
Are the flashing lights only at night, or is there something weird throughout the day as well?
They might be in the day, but they've been noticed during the night. But that would make sense given how bright they would shine at nighttime. But we could scope it out during the day and see if there's lights in the day as well. But they might be harder to spot.
Raven, my
Yes.
friend, how comfortable do you feel about breaking in?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Fantastic.
I also have the ability to change myself. I don't know, are there many mice or rats in town? Anything
There sure
scurrying? So I may be able to sneak in as well.
We've seen rats, bats, and cats. Which do you want to be?
Well, I would want to take a look around, perhaps just take a walk by the burgomaster's house if there are a lot of a particular creature around that would be easier. Probably not a bat. It's much more difficult to fly than you might think.
Ooh, what about a spider? No one ever looks at spiders twice.
Yeah, but they squash them immediately.
Yeah.
Not if they're on the roof. Then they just look at them and go, "Man, I wish I could squash you, but you're out of range."
A spider or a rat, something that would not have an issue climbing or fitting through small spaces or pipes. Something
Could
that
be a butterfly?
Like
You want to die
a
by gust
caterpillar,
of wind?
perhaps, but the flying, again, the flying is much more difficult than you might think.
Speaking of smaller critters, I remember in our first encounter we saw a small rabbit.
Ah,
At least
yes.
I remember it.
I'm not sure that the rabbit would be willing to help us, and we'd have to find it again.
Oh. So it's not something that you can call and I summon Spike, my pseudo dragon, like him.
Oh, no relation, just forest friends.
I see.
All right, so you guys just heading back to Valaki?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Correct.
You guys make it in. It seems to. It's early morning by the time you arrive, around like 10 a.m. It didn't take too long. No, what am I talking about? It'd probably be like what, 3 in the afternoon after heading to the Vistani after everything in the day. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says
You
it's
give us 2 in the afternoon. It was only 2 miles out of town.
Okay, I'll give it to you. All right. You guys get in and you see that it's just a normal day. Many of the townsfolk are doing what they're always doing, off lollygagging, talking, shopping. You see some people peddling on the corner, just trying to sell things. You see a lot of kiosks.
Any new people in the stocks?
No, but you do see a couple of the people are gone with kind of heavier blood stains out in front of where they were laying currently, or where they were previously laying.
Isor, do you remember if the rules for Valaki tell you to not talk to the people in the stocks?
I just know that you'll become one of them if you start casting magic and stuff. But I mean, it probably they're out here to be shamed. So, under the pretense of trying to shame them, you can just like to talk to them. Throw
Huh.
a bit of dirt on them. I don't think anyone would mind.
Is there any guard around the stocks?
There's guards that are around kind of this town square center, but they don't seem to be particularly like specifically monitoring the stocks. Just kind of more so surveying the square as a whole.
Do any of you mind if I go inquire a little bit with someone at the stocks?
Oh, go
As
right
long
ahead.
as you don't attack them
I'll try.
or rob them.
What could I drop from them?
I don't know.
Are they wearing
I'm gonna-
horses' heads?
They're wearing like mule faces,
What does that mean?
ass
Yeah.
basically.
Zoom in. Let's see.
It's donkey heads.
Oh.
Yeah, and donkeys are like a derogatory term for them is ass.
Okay. I'm gonna approach to one that is aside from the others, if there's one. Or they are.
It
one-
seems like of these initial 5 that you guys had seen when you came in, it's kind of 2. One that's in the center, and then one that's kind of off more on the far right edge.
I'm gonna go to the one on the far right edge. And is the donkey head like a mask?
It seems to be almost like the real head of a donkey that they kind of carved out and put on him.
Ah. So I'm gonna lightly kick the one on the balls and say, I'm just pretending to shame you, but I'm here to actually help.
You just hear,
Ah, shit, I cannot hear. Can you talk more loudly? I do not have telepathy.
roll me a perception check.
Okay.
You can't tell why he's talking to you so strangely, whether it's the mask on his head or something else.
Never mind, I'm gonna approach the one in the middle and do the same.
We're gonna be joined in on a
You're gonna
save-
kick this one, middle one in the balls too?
Yeah.
As you do, some of the people kind of look around. Not like they're like, what is this guy doing? But more like just kind of stopping to enjoy the show. As this guy, you kind of hear him, he just tells you, keep it down. as he fake cries out in pain. Ah!
So you do understand me.
Yes.
I wanna ask, why are you here? And I'm gonna slap the donkey head.
As you smack it, you see that it's almost kind of stitched to his neck. As you see that it kind of tears at the skin on his neck.
Ow.
I said some things I shouldn't have. Seen some things I shouldn't have.
Was it related to the Burgomaster?
I shouldn't talk about it.
There's nobody hearing us. And I'm gonna grab some dirt and toss it on top of the head.
I'm like, dang, that guy's a dick. He's just beating this dude, you know? Why?
Can I tell that Icarus is trying, like, is putting on a show?
I mean, I told you guys that I was gonna.
You're gonna talk to him. You're just beating the shit out of him.
I think Kalaki would, or Kiakli would like to try and, especially now that people are paying attention to what Icarus is doing, I want to try to kind of make like a distraction. Not anything that is going to bring too much attention. Like, I don't want to get myself put in the stocks. But just give them something else to look at, whether it's I flare up the spores or like
Take
some
off your
weird
cloak and let the...
yeah, like some
fly.
weird insects start crawling off me. Like, I just want to try to take some of the attention away from the people at the stocks if I can.
Sure. How are you planning on doing that?
So
are you making it like a big show? Or are you
not too much of a show. I think maybe let's see. Where are those rules? Is there any rule about bathing in the fountain?
I'm sure that there would probably be a rule about bathing in the fountain. I don't think that there's anything in those rules, but you could tell by the general attire and the way that the people around here act that frowning or showering in the fountain would definitely be frowned upon.
Okay, so I think I'm going to come over and maybe just walking a little bit too close to the fountain. Kind of like, like maybe shake myself so some of the bugs like jump off of me. And then I'm going to very dramatically like try to scoop the bugs out of the fountain, thereby depositing more bugs into the fountain, and just try to, this cycle of trying to, clean what I did while more insects fall in.
And as you do, you see kind of some of these little fish come up and they start to eat some of these little bugs, and they seem to be very happy because they haven't ate anything this alive in this abundance in a while. But it definitely seems to kind of draw the attention of people around as everyone kind of just sees this sight. And some of the guards come over to just see what's going on.
I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not in town very often. I'm just trying to get my bugs back out of the fountain. Very sorry.
On your way, miss. No disturbances.
Try pick up a couple more, and hopefully they will watch me walk away and not pay attention to what Icarus is doing.
Yeah, they're gonna walk away, and then as you walk away, they're gonna come up to the pond to see how much bugs there, whatever the hell you were doing by the pond. They're gonna come up and just kind of monitor, make sure everything seems to be in order.
I'll apologize to the bugs as I'm walking away, but also be happy that the fish were fed.
So during that, Icarus, what would you have been saying to this guy?
I asked him if is this related to the burgomaster.
I don't want to speak on that here. Too many people around. And he's definitely saying this in like hushed tones and kind of short worded replies, brief sentences, not really as articulate as I am being with you.
People are paying attention to other things. I am not from this town. I'm here to uncover whatever shady mysteries are underneath.
And you can tell kind of just as you're talking to him, looking around, trying not to draw attention to yourself, that the attention that was on the pond is kind of definitely seems to be dissipating. So you can tell you don't have much time left speaking to him before people go back to the peep show. What did you ask him? I'm sorry.
I told him that I'm not from here, and I want to uncover the mysteries about the burgomaster.
Careful where you put your nose. And you can tell, even with this mask on, you can tell that he's trying to just gauge who might be listening, as he's kind of perking up his ears and just trying to tell any sign of if you're the only one near him or.
Do you have any important name, even if I don't know them? If I get to hear that name again, I'll be mindful of that.
Are you just asking him for a name or something that might be useful?
Yeah,
or
name.
like what kind of name? Like his
I
name?
don't know. No, like I'm asking like if he's got a name that I should know of without telling me about who that person is or what that person does, only the name. So if I hear that name sometime in the future, I'm gonna know that this person is something.
Beware of Isaac, the burgomaster's guard. He's dangerous.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for your information. And if I can't do anything for you, I'll try to. As I lightly kick his knee.
And he, just in a fit of disappointment, he just sticks his head down, and you see the donkey snout just kind of shake back and forth. Or side to side, I guess it'd be.
I return to the group and tell them.
Man, you really fucked that random guy up. Like, are you okay?
It was just for show. Nothing bad happened to him.
Who were you showing that to? That, like...
Yeah, poor dude. Oh, bad. Did you learn anything?
He told me about Isaac, the guard, the personal guard of the burgomaster. He said he's a dangerous person.
So we gonna kill Isaac?
If you want to.
I don't know if
Oh,
you can. The guy's like 8 foot tall.
That means he'll just fall down harder.
That was a nice joke, Yakli. Gave me some time.
I was trying to give you a little bit of time.
You sure did. We should put an eye on the burgomaster's house.
Do we have any reason to have legitimate business with him? Like, you guys were delivering letters from the village of Barovia before. Was there anything for him in there?
Do you have... Well, out of character. Well, first ask the DM. Am I allowed to ask about a feature of a character of my companions?
Absolutely not.
Great.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't see why that'd be an issue.
Like, can you do this?
Do you have this thing
It's
that
not
allows
fun.
you to fake the writing about a person that you've seen before? or anyone in here has it?
Da, 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 da. He's saying, are we
I
a
can-
plagiarist? Let's see.
I can tinker, I can poison, and I can pick locks, but I can't do forgery.
Da, da. Let me double check.
I believe is the spy or the criminal background that gives you the tools to fake.
No, it's Charlotte. I think it's charlatan. Criminal
Oh, the
background just
charlatan.
gives you the background and background
Yeah.
access.
Forgery. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Raven, what is the reason you think that guy couldn't talk?
His tongue was cut out.
I think he's got something stuffed in his mouth. I mean,
I thought he was just stupid.
well, the
Maybe talk about
legitimate business we have with the Burgomaster Raven would be, if anything, to get a permit to use magic within town. I, for one, would like to try and find if there's any were-ravens or fanes.
I feel like that's more of a groveling reason to beg for his attention. I was hoping for more of like a reason that he can't ignore type reason.
Official business.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, what is our official business?
Well, we're new in
We
town.
can't just knock on the door and go, we have official business. The first question will be, what official business?
Oh, we bring news of the Burgomaster's death in Barovia.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
His
Do we have
son's
any
taken
proof
over.
of that?
Wow.
Yeah, we'll just deliver vague political news from the village of Barovia and then maybe also mention that we saved the church.
Yeah.
Well,
And then
it
we could ask him if he has any jobs that he needs doing, like attic repair.
As long as we don't mention anything about Irina, because his.
Ixnay on the Irene. Don't say that out here.
I will try to. I mean, it's only us around.
Who's Irina?
Ixnay on the Irene. It's somebody who doesn't exist that we delivered from somewhere to somewhere else, and no one needs to know anything about it, and that's fine.
I can take
we
that
can
way
maybe
aside
tell you
until-
about it outside of this town.
I pulled her to the side. So you know the big guy, the big, don't say his name, all the whatnot, hoodoo voodoo stuff. He had a chick he liked, and he wanted her bad. Like not ask her questions bad. So we scooted her out of town before he could do evil stuff to her. Likely, I don't think it's gonna be that bad because she kind of lived in some backwater town, and this guy seems kind of rich. So I guess we saved her from a rich lifestyle.
Yeah, we sure did.
So,
But that's the chick.
I
Speaking of the
don't
devil,
think the level of the lifestyle will ever change the fact it was a kidnapping.
Hey, I read Beauty and the Beast, and that worked out well for her. So, we don't know.
I don't know if I'm comfortable like participating in human trafficking.
No, we stopped that. Okay.
Oh,
No,
okay.
she would have been
Everyone
trafficked,
roll
but we
perception.
couldn't escape. Oh god, Ixnay on the public in the talking. 8.
it's a group roll.
Yeah.
Wait, can
Yeah.
someone roll
Yeah,
for me?
everybody.
DM, can you roll for me? Because I gotta wash my hands real quick.
I wonder what he did to his hands.
You're lucky, Ins. You bastard. So Keekly, Iser, and Ins, you guys all noticed while standing here, these kind of big. What are those things called that they would hang up for midsummer? Iser, what are those things you were talking about?
Banners?
Dead bodies.
Mustang. Mr.
Not
Cole.
banners,
Yeah.
but those poles. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see those kind of getting set up. They do have banners on them. You see kind of flyers getting hung up. Other kind of festive things as you see the town's kind of in full swing as this square is kind of all setting up. As you see many of the banners say Blazing Sun Festival.
Ooh.
Festival of the Blazing Sun. And you can tell that the town is definitely in full swing preparing for one of the Burgomaster's next festivals.
Hey guys, wait, I have an idea. There's a festival, there might be games, and if we win the games, we'll get to get the grand prize, and then we'll get to fight for the lady's honor.
What lady?
I don't know. That's usually what always happens.
Where are you from?
What lady?
I've read a lot of books, okay, guys? When you're stuck somewhere, your time doesn't go by. You got nothing else to do.
You learned to knit.
Why would I want to knit? I spent 50 years on that. Then it got boring. I moved on to something else, okay?
How old are
How
you?
old are you?
Not, I don't know at this point, okay? Like centuries, okay? Let's see real quick. How long now? How, you know, after a few centuries, you stop counting, but maybe like around mid 400s.
That's not
I
even
mean-
that old.
That was the same age as the devil. Right. Very nice.
Wait, are you the devil in disguise? I'm gonna take something I have, like a silver coin, and I'm just gonna jab it into him.
Yeah, guys, this is Cerberus as a pet nightmare. Yeah.
Wait, are you allowed to have that in town?
What? You can have whatever you
I
want
can
in
have,
town.
yeah, why can't I have my little doggy looking thing?
As long as you don't cast a
It's
spell.
it's only a magical familiar in a town where magic is illegal. There's nothing wrong with that. Should we go
Wait,
to the festival?
Can I
though?
not
Or
have
should
Nightmare
we-
out?
I mean, if you cannot,
DM question. Am I not allowed to have Nightmare out here?
I would say it would probably be frowned upon unless it looked like almost identical to a dog.
He looks nothing like a dog.
He's glowing flames, right?
Okay, I'll put him in the backpack. Okay, hey buddy, you gotta stay in the back. Okay.
I think we got plenty of things that they're frowned upon anyway, so I think this is
Do
the least
we?
of our issues. Yeah. One girl with flies, me with scaly skin, or her with scaly skin as well. Dragon. Yeah, I think we're probably good.
Well, did you
But
guys want
still.
to go to the festival, or did you want to use the fact that almost certainly the burgomaster's going to have to give a speech at the festival as an excuse to go,
Ooh.
pilfering?
I say to the festival.
I want to go
All right,
to
let's
the
go win this imaginary maid of hands honors.
Yeah.
Wait, is the festival on, or are they just preparing for it tomorrow?
No. They're just preparing for it. It'll be a day or two. Like, you guys still have time.
It might have been tonight.
Do you guys just want to go to the tavern and just chill out until the festival is on?
Wait, I want to see if this might work. I mean, it most likely won't, but I want to try it. I have the Far Traveler background, which means that I can use my experience of the outside world to entice people to maybe want to have an audience with me. So I'm going to try that out.
Wow.
Ooh, I bet that'd work
Nice.
on the mayor.
Very nice.
I've seen distant lands you've never heard of. Let me talk
So what
to
are
you
you trying to
about them.
check?
We can talk to the burger. I'm gonna ask one of the guards. Says, "Hey, ask if the burgomaster wants to talk to someone who's been to the astral realm." I have questions for him as well, and I think he'd like to meet me one day. I don't know,
And what makes you think the burgomaster wants to speak with me?
because I'm gonna hand you real quick. I'm gonna hand him how much? Put my inventory. So I'm gonna hand you 5 gold. So at least ask him.
Jesus Christ.
We can't accept tips and no bribes.
No,
Oh my
it's
God,
a
this guy is
suggestion.
actually
I'm
the
paying
best
for your
guard
time
ever.
and effort. I'm paying you to do a job.
Sir, I do not want your money.
Let's just knock on the burgomaster's house instead
You
of
do it for free, then?
assailing this guy.
No.
Is the
Can't do it for
burgomaster too
free.
good to talk to people who wish to talk to him?
He's a very busy man.
Then
I
when
suggest
do I
you
schedule an
just-
appointment?
You can end up in the stocks.
You're about to speak to my superior?
Yeah,
Or-
let's do it.
All right, let me go grab my...
I want to
Give me
speak
a
to the
moment.
manager. Oh, you're gonna end up in the stocks with your tongue cut out and a
You
donkey
suggested it,
head
not me.
sewn to
So
you.
you suggested
I
it.
said I didn't say to grab a random card. Oh. Oh.
So you guys are just going to the burgomaster's mansion?
Yeah, we're going to bail whilst that guard looks for his manager, and we're going to go to the Burgomaster's mansion, and maybe Enns can knock on the door and use his feature to acquiesce an audience. If not, we can try and use the political news of the other Burgomaster's death.
But I wanted to see the manager.
You don't. You're going to end up in stocks. That man is like 15 foot tall with a hunchback. He will put you in the stock. You don't want
I
to
would
meet that
expect
Isaac
you
guy.
guys to back me up on this, you know? What's the worst it can go?
He's going to pick you up with one hand and crush your torso like a grape.
So as you guys approach the manor, you notice that the Grand Mansion was once the most prominent and well-appointed residence on the street. However, the decades under the gloomy skies of Barovia have taken a toll on its once impressive appearance. One can only imagine what a lovely manor it must have been in its prime. Now it looks pitiful in its futile attempts to maintain its former splendor. Dark drapes cover every window, shrouding any glimpse of what it might inside hold, adding to the forlorn and eerie atmosphere that surrounds the manor. And you notice that two guards are kind of surveying back and forth.
All right, use your trick on these guys.
How far away can a verbal component be heard?
I walk up to the guards.
Oh, I actually just slammed my hand into my face.
I walk up to the guards and say, "Hello, good gentlemen. I am here to visit the Burgomaster."
Are you putting on an accent?
It's
I
very
am.
busy.
Well, I know he's a busy man, and I have traveled from far across lands to see said Burgomaster. I only ask for but a moment of his time.
In the background, Raven's just going to cup the hand and be like,
I have
"We bring
traveled
news from the
across the
village of
land."
Barovia."
Yes, and my assistant will tell you that we have visited from Barovia to visit the Burgomaster with news that he might find useful, or quite important for he who shall not be named.
What news is this?
The news here is that while I wish not to look down on your position, it might be above your payroll, and I wish not to let this information spread to ears that it might spread further than intended. I only wish for a moment of the Burgomaster's time, and then I will take my leave.
Roll me a persuasion check.
All right, guys. With a +2, this can't go
Would I
too
be
bad.
considered as helping?
Sure, I'll say you're helping.
He's
But
the
it's so
assistant.
done
Come
with
on.
me.
He's the assistant.
He's so sick of dealing with me. Poor Bo.
Roll
Wait,
again.
real quick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I rolled the same thing.
All right. I suppose, but once you're past me, I don't control it. If he
So
lets
you have worked
in,
perfectly.
you do not tell him that Josiah let you through.
Oh, Josiah, my lips are sealed.
I'm gonna start walking in.
Okay.
I guess we
So
all go in.
Is everyone allowed in, or only Ends and his assistant?
No, as you guys get to the front door, you are kind of greeted by what appears to be kind of older woman, crow's feet. Her eyes are kind of drooping. She's a little, not really heavy set, but you can definitely tell that in her old age, she's let herself go a little bit. And she seems to be a maid as she's dressed in kind of maid attire. Can I help you?
Why,
Sweetheart,
yes, good
you
ma'am.
look
Good old
beautiful.
Josiah up front allowed us to walk in. We have a meeting with, we have a meeting with the Burgomaster. As you can see, we are under quite the time crunch and must speak with him as soon as we can.
Let me take you to the den and I'll go find the Baron.
Why, ma'am, you are most kind and generous. We shall please lead the way.
So as you guys get escorted in, you notice as you come in, a large carpet embroidered with the burgomaster's family crest greets visitors. Bundles of twigs are stacked against the walls, hinting at their possible use in the near future. A long hallway stretches before them, with doors on either side leading to an unknown rooms and chambers. The staircase rises to an upstairs landing and balcony. As she leads you in a little bit further, as you see on that left-hand side as you come in, it kind of parts up way in the kind of middle foyer, where you see kind of shoes on a carpet, but to the left you see a parlor. And it seems to boast a beautiful assortment of furniture with a distinctly feminine aesthetic. A delicate tea set is elegantly showcased for guests to admire, while a well-worn copy of the prayer book of the morning ward rests on a nearby side table. As you head in a little bit further towards this kind of center living room, you are greeted to this overpowering scent of pipe smoke permeating the room, which is adorned with padded leather chairs and couches. Positioned in the center of the space is a sprawling bear rug, while an almost looking mountain bear head looms menacingly from the eastern wall.
Did you mention something about Kresk, or did you say creek?
What? I don't.
It definitely wasn't
When?
Kresk.
Okay,
I don't think
I
said
misheard
Kresk in
something.
there.
Is there really a whole bear in there?
No, it's just the art. It's supposed to be a head, but doesn't it?
Okay.
Shut up, Raven. All right, okay. It's AI art. It's not perfect.
It's called, what's it? Something differences. I forgot. It's a
Evolution.
artistic differences.
Oh.
Yes.
In Barovia, the bears need the elk horns.
This is Barovia. I was going to say, you don't know what the mist has done to these animals.
He has the right to bear antlers.
Ah.
And
Oh, this
I
section is
mean,
cursed.
how much more impressive is it if you say, I killed a bear? Well, I killed a bear with antlers.
And I mounted the
Because
whole bear
implication is
above
that
my
you killed a
fireplace.
bear using antlers, not that you killed a bear that has antlers.
Yeah.
So as you guys enter in, you see a kind of couch that seems to definitely be a little bit worn. But it definitely seems to be kind of the center meeting place. As across from it, you notice this kind of beautiful, adorned and embroidered, what seems to not really be a throne chair, but definitely kind of would be the center chair, like a dining table.
Did we hear anybody around us?
You hear kind of footsteps, but you can't tell if maybe it's maybe the maid, but you definitely hear a few different steps of footsteps.
All right, someone watch the door, and somebody go in there and check the chest.
No, Raven.
Alright, if you guys have got the door, I'm gonna slink my way in, keep an ear out to make sure that no one is walking towards me, and I'm gonna have a look in the chest.
Okay. Just this chest in the room?
Yep.
Okay. As you open it up, you notice just these beautiful kind of pillows and another kind of, you can tell it's a elegantly handcrafted blanket. And as you're sitting there, you see and you can hear behind you these footsteps, but a man enters and you can tell he's a little bit taller, but you can tell he's definitely cares a lot about his appearance. He's wearing this beautifully handcrafted kind of purplish dark nobleman's coat, as well as shoes that seem to be shine. His socks are evenly matched and evenly spaced. His hair is immaculately permed with kind of this graying hue to it, but he still looks young enough, and he's around 6 foot tall, still on a little bit of a slim side, but he says to you, beautiful, these pillows. Had them handcrafted here in town. Now, what is it I can do you for?
My master, and I gestured to Enns, who are apparently the assistant of, has news to you, faring as to the burgomaster of Barovia.
It is I. Now, Marta, she tells me that you come on business matters. Is this true?
And
Oh yeah, sorry about this. The long travel has left my throat quite parched. I will let my other assistant explain what we are here for. As I sit down and lay down on the couch and fan myself.
Okay, I suppose we bring 2 pieces of news and an offer for you. The first piece of news is that unfortunately the burgomaster of the village of Barovia has died, and upon having passed away, his son has taken over as the new burgomaster.
Golivian. This is rather unfortunate, but I trust his son can step up and hold it down. Yes.
Absolutely. The second piece of news we bring is that, all is well with the festival preparations and everything will be proceeding fantastically, ready for the festival in a few days' time.
This is good. I hope it will be our best festival yet. They have been exponentially well in keeping up the great picture of Valaki.
Absolutely. And the offer is there anything that you require the aid of a significantly experienced and highly capable adventuring group that has traveled the lands of, Barovia backwards and forwards at least twice? We can handle almost anything for you, whatever it is that you may require. The new burgomaster of Barovia wishes to curry your favor by offering such services from us.
This is wonderful, but I happen to have an adventuring party, and he should be returning anytime soon. As you hear the door just slowly creak open, and you hear these big, burly footsteps just kind of
Oh no,
coming
it's the
towards you.
monster!
There he is now. Hello, Isaac. And you see this large, just massive man. His shoulders are even further than his footsteps apart, or his feet apart, as you see this kind of large, kind of fiendish arm brewing off of one side of him. But you see his hair kind of flowing off and parted on one side, as he's about 6'5". No, not the teacher. You think that's Alan Rickman? Oh Lord.
I kind
That's
of thought
far
it was
off,
too.
man.
Not that
Not
far.
Alan Rickman. No, it's the guy
I
who
can
did the.
see it.
You
Not
guys
Alan
said
Rickman.
his
It's
name
the other
last
guy.
week.
Who is he? I
He's
know,
the
I
other
know he's in the
guy.
dance. But he's dressed up as a woman. No, not he's dressed up as a man. I don't know what the flip he was.
Call
It's
it
the
heads
dance.
or tails.
Dun, 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 dun,
You guys seen
dun.
No Country for Old Men?
No.
What?
Really? The
Yeah.
hair throws it off. Because the hair throws it off, and plus like the extra bags under the eyes.
He looks like, I don't know if anybody's already said it, but he looks to me like a really beat up Brendan Fraser before he gained a bunch of weight.
That was him preparing for the whale. This is what he looked like.
It is crazy how his face has changed in so many ways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching him in Grey's Anatomy. No, he died in Grey's Anatomy, but he keeps
Oh,
showing
I forgot
up.
to mention as well
It is, yeah.
that you see on either side of the Baron here these large, kind of brownish furred mastiffs. These just ginormous dogs on either side of him that seem to just heed his every word.
Like, I'm sorry, the throat is quite parched. Would you mind if I had a moment with my assistants and my bodyguard? As I point to the chick.
I suppose.
Awesome.
Shut up, Raven.
Thank you. So I walk over and says, guys, maybe we should try to see if we're better than that adventuring party, or what's our next step? Only
Well,
got us this far.
Well, we could
Oh, we're not
just,
better than him. Look at him.
Well, you can always question his competency. He has almost lost Balaki through those undead that was smuggled in through town. If he did have a guard and adventure party, they surely would have caught them before us.
If he even
Oh god, if
noticed
you, if
that
you want to
they
say
don't
that,
have.
Ezel, you go ahead. I'm not picking a
I'm gonna
fight
feel
with that
bad
guy.
though, but
He's twice my size.
Kiakli, are you a druid?
I
No, you're a spore druid. Yeah, spore druid.
Mhm.
Are you able to speak with animals?
No magic.
Eh.
um
Are you good with animals?
uh, uh mm, oops. Why can I
That's
not
a
open
no.
my character sheet? There we go. I mean, I can have a relationship with animals. They, to be perfectly honest, they tend to talk a lot and are extremely vain. So, once you've
Makes
met
sense about
one, you've
Raven.
pretty much met them all. Yeah, ravens
Yeah.
are a whole other. Yeah, I have the ability. I couldn't do it right now. Can't do it on a dime, but maybe
Alright, guys.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Wait, I say, oh, good sir. Can the maid grab me a cup of water? I'd be so ever grateful. But still, there are some people tied up in the front with the weird face masks, the animal things tied to the face. Such artistic work, great sewing, craftsmanship. I would know. I've knitted for quite a while. But what are you going to do with them?
Mm. What is the concern of yours?
Well, one of them, just to kick to the balls as my assistant tried out for quite a bit. He made such a wonderful noise. Wondering if I could have that one.
For what purpose?
Well, I could have so. I mean, it'd be good entertainment as we travel out of this town quite later on.
And what does that say to my people if I just let one of them walk?
He won't walk. We'll kick him quite dearly. Twice a day at least.
Roll me a persuasion check.
All right. Here we go. This is the one time I wanted to work. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Nice
Maybe I use an
inspiration.
You
inspiration.
got robbed.
No.
Oh my god.
I rolled bad, guys.
Mm. Well, I ask you, what is the worth of a single life? For 100 gold, I will part with this man.
Fine. All right, I'll pay him. That's just a little chip off of the old family investments. I can pay that.
You actually have 100 gold to give him?
Yeah, I have 100 gold. I'll pay it. As I take out pretty much most of what I have, but yeah, I'm not buying stuff.
Isaac. And you see Isaac just kind of understand that it means to go get the prisoner. You see the man leave the room.
When
I
Isaac is leaving
purposely
the room,
shake my coin purse to make it seem like I have more, as I'm emptying out like most of it. It's like, oh here, keep the. You don't need to count. We'll make sure you're well paid.
as Isaac is leaving the room, can I inspect him to see if he's armed at all?
Who are you trying to see if they're armed?
Isaac.
Yeah, you see that as well as like this other arm that he has, it kind of is almost a weapon. You see brandished at his side is this kind of hellish looking forged, beautiful battle axe.
Do you think Isaac would maybe need some help with the prisoner? I could go and check.
He is quite capable. I'm sure he can handle it.
Yeah, what I meant was like, so the prisoner doesn't arrive here dead, because I know your assistant is more than capable.
My assistant is what? My assistant understands what I have tasked him to do.
Hey,
I've
hey,
given him a job, and I trust that he will exceed at it.
Burgermaster, please apologize my shoe shiner. He likes to make sure the feet are stepped where they need to be stepped. Well, he only wanted to make sure that the path was aligned properly for some other meeting. Shoe shiner, I will call upon you when I need my shoes shined.
Master, permission to discipline the shoe shiner.
No, okay, we do not do that here. Calm yourself.
My apologies, good master.
I'm dying. Sorry about that. Like I say, we need a good laugh for these travels. But thank you, good sir. You have been so hospitable in these times.
Yes,
Good.
I seem to
Good, guys.
question those that you keep around you. I'm just wondering who is leading who here.
I question myself as well. The bodyguard keeps them in check. She is quite skilled in her interrogation methods. She one time put a centipede in a man's ear. I kid you not, he did not talk back again for another year.
Yes, it is interesting you keep these mongrel folks with you.
The help is helpful where they are. I learn not to speak bad about them in their presence. Keeps up morale.
Boss,
see.
don't forget to tell him about how you single-handedly got rid of those vampires in town.
Wait, do people know? Sorry, out again. Do people know that are vampires on good terms or bad terms here? I don't know why. Everything dark and evil seems to have a good place. Do we know if people are fond or afraid of vampires here?
You would know in this town that people would most certainly be afraid. You can tell just given how upscale this is, how this is reminds you so close of what a real city is like. That
Okay.
vampires, people know about them, but you can tell just given the way people live their life day to day that it's not a normal occurrence or something that they willingly invite in here.
Okay. Yes, we one time had to take care of true mongrels. Wiped out a few vampires lately.
This is excellent. Way to keep them out of Valaki.
Yes, yes, indeed.
They were inside Valaki's walls.
You bite your tongue. You didn't tell me that your servant here was a little bit light
He's a
in the
jokester.
brain.
He's a jokester from time to time. He sometimes doesn't know when the joke needs to stop.
Well, what a joke would it be if I threw him in the stocks? That
Why?
would be a funny joke, don't you think?
Well, no, good sir. I have paid you good coin for one of your prisoners. This was not a trade. It was a fair sale, and we have signed the receipts.
Then tell
Should
your
I have
servant
one who needs
to-
to be in the stockades, I will make sure to send them your way.
Then you have them bite their tongue while they're here. I will not be disrespected in my own home.
All right, good sir.
And I will
Just do a
not
little
hear
nipple
such
gun.
lies, such hearsay.
Sorry, out of game. Did we want anything
Master,
else from this guy?
permission to discipline the bodyguard.
Sir, you have not been my gosh, promoted to bodyguard yet. You have 2 more months left for your evaluation. Wait, guys, sorry, out of game. Do we want anything else from this guy?
We want to go in his attic.
Well, yeah, we want that.
I was just going to suggest maybe we ask if there's anything that we can do to help with the preparations, to maybe get back in his good graces. Then
Okay.
maybe Raven slips away.
Sir, I did ask for a cup of water not 2 minutes ago. Would it be fine if my shoe shiner goes and collects a glass from that nice lady we met at the front door?
I'll have Marta bring the water. I thought
Yeah, I'm not the shoe shiner.
I have something your shoe shiner can do. Perhaps he can shine my shoes.
Where are your shoes?
It wouldn't be a problem.
They're on my feet.
On his feet.
Oh no, you might have a shoe collection. I don't know. I thought he might have like a shoe collection somewhere that he wants him to go to.
Second floor, yeah.
No, just the shoes I'm wearing for the moment.
Is? Shina, are you able to assist this man with the task? It might be a different size, different fit. Are you able to do so?
It wouldn't be a problem, good master.
I know I'm gonna get
I
fucking hell
take
for this
out
after we leave this house. Like, but thank you, good sir. He will shine them like you've never seen shine before.
This is why we don't let N's face.
It's like,
Didn't
oh,
get
but
used for that.
Oh,
What?
but my bodyguard gave us a good idea. Is there anything we can do to help around the town while we know you have your adventuring group? Is there anything else we could do to help?
Just, I suppose, maintain order. If anything comes up, tell me about it, and I will get Isaac on it straight away.
Sounds good.
As Icarus, I need you to roll me. We'll say a performance check to see how well you're able to shine these shoes. I feel like that would be.
Performance.
No, DM, you're too generous there. You should ask him if he has proficiency in cobbler's tools, and if he doesn't, tell him he fails.
That's funny.
Oh, he's got a quilted blanket and so.
Just use sleight of hand, Icarus.
All right.
Sleight of
yeah.
hand for performance.
The sleight of hand to steal shit from him while he's doing the shit.
You start cleaning and you notice that these shoes, they've never even been out of the house. Hell, you don't even know if he's worn them outside of this room before, as
I'm
they
gonna-
are already spotless.
I'm gonna pretend that I'm cleaning, but I'm actually trying to not damage them.
So as you clean them a little bit more and do what you're doing, Isaac suddenly returns with that prisoner.
When I'm cleaning, can I see if he's got something stuck in his boot, if you know what I mean?
Are you looking for like a weapon? Are you looking for like a
Yeah, anything hidden
bracelet
in
or
his
something?
anything hidden in his shoes or like
This
around.
man is definitely wearing an anklet.
Yeah, he's got an ankle monitor on him. Bad behavior.
No, like a thin little gold chain with
Oh,
like
yeah.
some little charm on it. Yeah.
He could.
Little
There's-
tattoo of a heart with an arrow through it that says "Mum."
It's from his
Mhm.
sorority. Everyone got one.
It actually says Isaac, not Mom.
His
Oh.
true love.
No, you don't notice anything outside of his socks and shoes that both appear to be immaculately tied. Just everything about him is pristine and about symmetrical as it can be.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna walk up to the dude and says, good sir," and I'm gonna like lean in and try. It's like, hey, I need you to be quiet about this and just come with us. All right, shut up and come with us.
Oh, he took
that's-
the wrong one.
Did he get the wrong one?
You didn't say which one specifically.
It's like, good sir. No, I said the one my friend had been kicking earlier today. That's a specific one.
Both of them.
He did
You
kick
kicked
both of them.
Both of them, you.
I
Good
see.
sir.
I tell you what, good sir, we like this one so much, we'll buy them all.
I was like, I feel
You're
like
out
When
money,
I'm
I think.
cleaning his shoes, can I smell his socks to see what they smell like?
Sure. Yeah.
oh, he's a
I-
shoe
I
shiner.
won't make
He
you
likes it.
Oh, can't save,
It
can't
smells
save.
like
Grass,
No,
you
we'll
did
do-
not tell me this game was so fetishized.
I didn't think so
Fetishized,
either.
like, oh my
we
goodness.
found the.
Whew.
See, guys, we didn't find the role for him. He found the role he wanted. Okay. Okay.
Hey,
Son
love
of
your
a gun.
job. You never have to work a day in your life, you know?
That's
I wanted
right.
the other one. Dang it. Good sir. This one, it's not the one that made the noises the way I liked. There was another one that my assistant kicked who had the better sounding. Could we grab that one?
I suppose, but it'll cost you another 25 for the work that Isaac had to put in.
How about this? I cut you down the middle. I send my assistant to grab him for him, and we will even kick him in the. And I'll kick this one to John's just so you can hear the right sound.
Your servant can do it, but I'm sending Isaac regardless.
That's fine. But as we cut it down the middle, just add an extra 10 gold.
I suppose, as my shoes do look much better, but you see him kind of jerk his foot away. Stop smelling.
All right,
My.
guys. I only had 6 extra gold, so who's gonna spot me 4?
I have a lot of gold. I can spot all you want.
Okay.
I will
Good
take
stuff.
it
My
then.
assistant, bring me the other bag of gold that I carry.
Your
pull
and
out-
only yours bag of gold is here.
As I pull out 10 gold and hand it to him. Good stuff. Put that with the others.
Well, I'm gonna have Marta guide you out. I have much to do today. I appreciate your business and for coming in.
Furthermore, my pleasure as well. Again, tell good old Josiah thank you for letting us through. He was a good man. You should tip him.
Yes, Josiah will definitely be getting something for this.
As he must. I will stand up and I'll say, okay, let's go, guys. Because my rolls are only gonna get worse.
As eventually Isaac returns and he gives the man to you, the donkey head stays on, but Marta hands you a glass of water and lets you guys out towards the front.
Thank
Would
you, Marta.
anyone like to try to do anything?
I'm going to ask Marta where the bathroom is.
Yes, it's just right in there to the left.
Uh,
She
Lovely,
kind of
thank
points
you.
to the left of the parlor, essentially.
For
I
health
will.
matters, I have to accompany him. He's not capable of doing it.
Well, I
on
guess
his own.
it still is medieval times. They don't have indoor plumbing, so the outhouse would be out back.
Tell me the
shoe
burgomaster,
shiner.
he's indoors.
The burgomaster has a bath of his own.
You guys have half a brain cell combined with all 4 of your servants. They're going.
Hey, good labor, good last, cheap costs. The way it should be.
That was a beautiful encounter. I loved that. That was fun.
Am I allowed to go with Raven?
I suppose you can go to the bathroom. Are you gonna hold it for him? So
He's gonna shine his shoes in the meantime.
exactly.
To stop the drips.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. It smelled of beautiful hints of lavender as well as just a couple light tufts of vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Was
mean?
that
mhm?
important?
Yeah, exactly. What does he mean by that?
I look at
Coming
Keekly and
together
says,
now.
if he starts sniffing shoes outside of this house, I do authorize you to bash him in the heads a few times.
How far away is the bathroom from the rest of the rooms?
I mean, you can tell that out back. It's about 10, 15 feet away from the house. I mean, pretty close.
Is there a
but-
situation where, like, on the way walking through the parlor towards the door to the outback area, there's an area where she's not looking and I can just, like, go upstairs?
No, because basically, I'm trying to. I want to show you guys the map without showing you guys the map, essentially.
Dun dun dun.
Because where you guys were at. Here, let me pull it up.
You can
Maybe
draw,
it's-
like, dynamic lighting and block everything except a room if you want.
I could. Could do that.
Mm.
Yeah, sure.
'Cause, like-
Indubitably.
My plan was maybe turn you invisible inside of here.
Ooh.
I do state to all of you that I am quite sorry you had to take the roles of servants. I think you're all very important people in my life, and we never are going to hold this against me later.
That was awesome, man. Really awesome.
So what direction are they
Basically,
wanting me to go?
So this is where you guys were just in talking.
Mhm.
Okay.
Back here is where you guys came in. Yeah. The way out the
Where's
back
Raven?
is Raven's invisible.
Okay, there I am.
What room?
So the way upstairs is kind of in the middle foyer of where you guys came in, and she directed you guys more towards the back, towards where the restroom would be, where the outhouse.
So,
is.
like back this way?
Yeah,
Deeper into the house to go through the other side? Okay.
yeah, to out back because they don't want the outhouse right out in front of the house.
So is she just lingering in this entrance hallway?
Kind of. She's definitely like watching you guys. Like, try not to make it obvious that she's watching you, but she's definitely, you can tell she's monitoring you.
Come on,
Well,
Raven.
we've asked, so we have to at least try.
Let's go
was
to
it-
the
And is it this
bathroom.
door
Do
at
with
the
the
end?
ladies.
Yeah,
I don't want to
that
click
door
it in
would-
case it was the wrong one.
Yeah, that door would basically lead you out towards the outside.
What a thin house.
Basically, this is, well, it's, you can tell it's multiple floors.
He owns the land. That makes him rich
But
already.
as you get in there, you can tell that's the kitchen. As you look in, you can see that he's currently occupied, with cooking. But you see that there's like a door that leads out back.
Oh, hello,
Oh,
just
yeah.
passing through. All is well.
Are there
Does
any?
this one ring a bell? Look like anyone?
Tom Cruise.
No.
That is
That's
not
the-
the answer for everything.
Okay. Shoot. He's always like the nerdy, creepy guy. I gotta find him in something.
I love that Mia's sick of the Tom Cruise joke. They've only been here for like one session.
I
What's the movie
I
he's in?
have an ex that was obsessed with the movie Top Gun, and he
wear the
would watch
sunglasses?
it on loop all night long. And so I would wake up in the middle of the night to the sound of the fucking planes flying through my bedroom.
Wait, I have to ask. Was he still your boyfriend during the Top Gun Maverick?
Oh no.
Okay, good.
This
You were
was
scared.
this was years ago.
But this was in the 70s.
Yes, because I'm like 90 years old.
Damn. It sounds good. Let's see.
This is probably
I am not.
a good as spot
Where
as
is he?
any to
Nice
Top
try,
Gun's enough in
Bo.
the 70s,
take
so.
our bio break.
Come on, where is he from? I know he's been in so many things. I can't freaking place one of them.
Yeah, I need to see the people from.
I am a man of constant sorrow.
No, it's not helping.
He was also in that shitty Hulk movie that came out.
All of them are kind of bad. Let's be honest.
Okay, dude, let's calm down there. I happen to like both of them.
Okay, I liked the second one. That was the best one.
Yeah, that's the one that he's in. This guy.
Oh, he is? Okay. One I actually like. Cool.
Oh,
He's also from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
yeah. What the heck
Tim
is his
Blake?
name?
Tim Blake Nelson? I don't think it's him.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a scientist in the Hulk. That's what he was. Okay. And then he becomes like Brainiac technically, but I mean not Brainiac. He becomes like the guy with the scientist with the big head. But he never made a movie after that.
Yeah, I think it is Tim Blake Nelson.
Shame. They really should have made another movie after the second one because I like that actor. He was great.
And I think that one of the people in town that we saw in I don't remember which shop it was, but I think it's Brian Husky. This guy. I think he's one of the shopkeepers.
Maybe the Haven Dash, or whatever this store was that we have.
Yes, I
Someone
think
look-
so.
Misclick. Holy shit for max damage.
Oh, what a waste. Now it's going to be like 1 every time you attack something.
Probably.
Okay, so Icarus, say in your native language the saying that you were trying to say last week that you said rhymes.
Oh,
Thief that
ladrón
thieves.
que roba ladrón tiene 100 años de perdón.
Okay. Okay. It definitely sounds better.
It does.
Not that I understood anything, because I am one of those
But it
arrogant
connects.
Americans that only speaks English.
But it does connect a little bit.
Hmm. Yeah, the cadence of it is definitely better.
Do you guys think the Burgomaster can see through magical darkness?
There's a slight possibility. I mean,
Raiders house is gonna have defenses against magic. So
Oh, maybe the magic dissipates instantly.
oh,
good luck, buddy.
And maybe that's a reason I cannot turn Raven invisible. Maybe I cast the spell, it is detected as magic, it is dissipated, and then we are caught.
mm,
You're caught. I'm not.
we can always
Bodyguard
verify
beats you
it
up,
out.
and I walk out the front.
I have to see you cast it, man. I mean, I don't think.
I mean, I can try casting Magic Hand, but I'm like hesitant about it because it has a verbal component. That's why I asked about how far away a verbal component can be heard.
Mm,
But like,
I'm back.
sorry, the verbal component of hand is Ramash. So I can pretend that I sneeze like Ramash and cast the Mage Hand.
I mean, unless somebody, that hears you knows the spell.
I mean, I'm casting it in Abyssal. If anyone knows Abyssal.
I know
I
Abyssal.
think if you're speaking Abyssal in public, you're in more trouble than doing magic in public.
Also a very good point.
Hello.
Welcome back.
So
Hello.
Welcome back.
Question, DM.
Answer.
Can I okay. Can I
I heard you.
disguise a verbal component as a sneeze?
Absolutely not. Just kidding. I don't know. I don't see why you wouldn't be
follow-up
able to.
follow-up
'Cause
question, DM. When I use the Medallion of Thoughts, does it use verbal components, or do I just like hold the amulet and it glimmers and then the spell happens?
What does the wording on it say?
It just says you can expend one charge to cast Detect Thoughts
Then I
from
say
it.
then I say yes, because if it's allowing you to cast it from that, then yes, you're casting the spell. So you're using the verbal components.
Okay. Let me have a look.
Like-
What?
I was looking at the translation for English to demonic, which is the same as abyssal. And I would say that Icarus cast his spell in abyssal. So hand in abyssal is Ramash. So I
Okay.
could disguise it as a sneeze like Ramash and cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
I could try.
Are you gonna try?
Definitely don't.
Hold up, everyone. My mom's calling.
Oh,
Go to the restroom together and cast in. You can be in the outhouse together.
that's true. We could go to the restroom together. You cast invisibility on me out there, and then as you come back into the house, I follow you in, and then I just walk upstairs.
What I was thinking was that maybe the house has something, a barrier that dissipates the magic. So if I cast invisibility on you, it wouldn't have an effect. That's why I was thinking of first casting Mage Hand,
Ah,
and if it doesn't go away, like if there is no an
Okay, well-
anti-magic something in here, I could cast
Mhm.
invisibility on you.
What about this? We go to the outhouse, you cast Mage Hand in the outhouse, and you tell the Mage Hand to go the 30 foot it can go into the house, and if it just explodes because it's anti magic, then the Mage Hand shows us the same info but without the risk.
That would be when we are all outside, or you and I leave.
It's
and the
just
rest
you and
leave.
me going to the outhouse, and in the outhouse you cast Mage Hand where no one can hear it, and then you command the Mage Hand to like crawl along the floor into the house, and if it's an anti-magic house, the Mage Hand would be dispelled.
Okay. Good
Does
plan.
that make sense? Rather than screaming in Abyssal and pretending it's a sneeze in the middle of the kitchen next to a guy and just hoping that he's fine with that as a magical glowing hand appears.
My mage hand is invisible.
Oh, okay.
that's good.
But yeah, let's try that.
I don't think it's an anti-magic house. I feel like if you've got anti-magic stuff, you wouldn't ban magic in the village.
Oh yeah, you could. Everything magic in anti-magic is like the weapons and so forth will just be standard. Or no?
Yeah, and you couldn't cast spells. You couldn't do all sorts of shit.
Oh, okay. Then the plan continues. Raven and I are going to the bathroom.
All right, the two of you guys are going to the bathroom together.
Yeah,
Nothing weird about that at all.
not at all. Just two homies going into the bathroom.
It reminds me of that. That fucking hot tub meme. Two dudes in a hot tub sitting 5 feet
6 feet
apart
apart.
because they're not gay.
I mean, girls always go to the bathroom in pairs, so
That's different.
Why
We don't
can't homies
discriminate.
do it?
It's very different, I feel.
We cannot move in case you're expecting us to.
No, I wasn't actually. We can.
But we're
keep
still
going
in
on
break.
with this. No reason for this to be a battle map. I
map.
just wanted to give you guys like in relation how things are.
Boo.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so
Actually,
into the
I'll-
bathroom we go.
Yeah, two dudes. Bathtub.
To the in the
Yes.
bathroom.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, I'm not so sure about this.
That's
Let it
ominous.
take through me.
What? Why have we got the upstairs hallway?
Before coming into the bathroom, can I tell
Just a hallway. It's just
can I tell the others to try and make a loud noise? And right when that happens, I'm going to cast the spell to
You
try
don't need to.
cover
We're
up.
like 15 feet away from the house in an outhouse. They can't hear us.
Oh wait, we went. Is the bathroom outside of the
Mhm.
house?
It's a small. So an outhouse is like a small wooden cubicle built at the end of a garden so that it's not near your house.
Ah,
That's what
all
people
right.
had back in the old day because they didn't have flushing toilets. So it's just a bucket in a bit like a shed in the garden.
we just
Ah.
shit outside.
It's the
Okay,
shit
okay.
bucket.
I didn't know that. Okay, then once there, I'm gonna start waving the magic on my hands, and as I go to touch Raven, I say, just and just transfer my magic into him, turning him invisible. And that was my second.
Never ceases being the weirdest thing of my day.
That was cool, man. What did you say, Nebuso?
Now he's just an addict.
I just turned him invisible.
I will follow Icarus out of the outhouse, and then when Icarus goes back in through the kitchen, I'm like shadow stepping behind. And then when Icarus travels through the hallway to reconvene with the group as they all leave the front door, I'm just going to walk up the stairs.
Okay.
Wait, let me put you invisible.
I think I can click the status on my end as well, if I can find it in this non-alphabetized list.
I'm sorry.
Found it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's a Foundry
Oh,
thing, not a
no,
you
I'm
thing.
sorry,
It's
man.
not your fault they're not alphabetized. Or is it?
You know what? The next time I talk to Forge, I'll ask him to call up Foundry. We'll get this settled. Don't you worry about it. All right. So you're headed upstairs. Guess what you see very first thing?
Upstairs hallway.
You're going to see the upstairs hallway.
Oh shit, well the
No
painting is all
way.
of the same guy.
A spacious hall stretches from east to west, adorned with a series of portraits depicting the patriarchs of the Valachic family throughout the years. A balcony situated above the entrance allows for a commanding view of the space below. A second stairway, located at the far west end of the hall, serves as a direct route to the kitchen.
Could I possibly see at a glance like either stairs leading up or like a hatch that would go up from a ladder leading up? Because I want to go
So
as high as possible to see what's going on with the roof.
here's what I'll do. I'll pull you, just you to the map. Can the rest of you guys won't be able to see?
No.
Okay.
I don't have a token
So,
with vision yet.
I'm gonna have you guys out here. The rest of you guys are just gonna stay here. We'll bring Raven.
Just chilling.
in. So now, can you see Raven?
I can see steps. Yeah, I can see
Okay.
steps.
All right. You just came up those stairs, and this is where
Nice.
you
I'm
get
gonna
greeted with that hallway.
very gently step on the outside of the least creaky area of the floorboards, which is
Okay,
by
give
the
me a stealth
walls.
check.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I have advantage because of my boot.
Yep. And you're invisible.
Oh yeah, I have like
Oh,
triple
very
advantage then,
nice.
which sadly doesn't stack. But a 25 I will take.
Yes, you are quiet as a mouse moving along these floorboards. Given the rough nature of the house, they almost don't creak. It's like it's new wood almost. But you definitely are. You come across what seems to be a small bedroom, and as it kind of divvies off to two more, as well as kind of two hallways.
Can I hear any sounds from within any of the 4 rooms?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh boy, we're gonna put our ears to good use.
You can't hear anything in particular outside of it just seeming like rooms. I don't know. Like you stand outside of one, it doesn't sound like anything. Outside of what might be going on inside of it, I suppose. Maybe a candle or something.
Do any of the rooms seem locked or as if they have locks?
All the doors seem to have lockpicks on them, but you can't tell what unless you were to like test each door whether or not they're locked or not.
Alright, we're gonna have a test at this door. Okay, that
Which
one's
one?
locked.
The right one is the
I'm
one on
gonna
the right
open
is
the right.
yeah. Okay, the one on the right is locked.
Oh, I picked a good one. I can feel it. I'm gonna unlock it.
The one on the left?
Gently. On the right, sorry.
Okay. All right. Roll me a thieves tool.
Jesus Christ.
You can just call me Bo. All right, you feel this lock kind of, and you feel yourself. You have found your way in. Come in. Hold up, Rachel's here. Come here, Mom. Come say hi to my Dungeons and Dragons friends.
Ah!
Huh?
That bowl's perfect.
This is my mom,
Oh.
Rachel.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
1 second, everyone. I'm sorry.
Looking wonderful. I don't think she heard it.
No, he's
Yeah, we all said hello, but I'm pretty sure the sound is probably in his headset.
yeah.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Oh yeah, I forgot to bring my laptop in here. I was gonna turn the camera on, but got too involved with Baldur's Gate.
Mm.
Who would ever get
Surprising.
involved with Baldur's Gate?
Do you two know each other?
You know the Muffin Man?
Yeah, Mia plays in my Sunday game.
Oh,
Oh.
cool. Wait, like Baldur's Gate the hardcover or Baldur's Gate the video game? Okay. Oh no, there's a hardcover, so I had to ask.
Oh, I don't know.
Background 3. Like every time someone sends BG3, I just background 3.
I'm having a whole lot of fun over here as I'm taking notes because I keep calling the Burgermaster BM,
Freaking
which
moms,
immediately
am I
makes
right,
me
dude?
think of bowel movement. So he's just a shit.
He's a shit.
All right, are you opening the door?
Yes, please. Door on the right.
Look at everybody else. No, if he gets caught and we're selling him out, okay?
As you open this door,
Oh,
it is
fuck off. It's
teeming
where all the dolls are kept.
It's teeming with charming dolls, each one possessing a flawless complexion and cascading auburn locks.
Oh,
Some dolls
God.
wear elaborate clothing, while others are dressed in plain garments. A long bookshelf is brimming with dolls, while others are meticulously arranged in neat rows upon wall-mounted shelves. Each doll is more captivating than the last, or the earliest versions displaying only rudimentary features. Perhaps the most peculiar aspect of the room is that all of the dolls, despite this varying outfits, bear an uncanny resemblance to Irina Kolyana. Additionally, a pile of male clothing can be found folded in the corner. And as you see this, what are the rest of you doing?
Small talk.
Waiting to hear them start screaming.
I'm telling
Wait,
my
so
bullshit
that I
story.
don't feel bad down the line. Ends, I'm playing as and you can be nondescript. I'm fine with that. I just want to know. Ends is playing a guy. Icarus is playing a what?
Human.
If it's nondescript, say it's nondescript. You don't have to pick one side or the other. I'm just so I know. Is Icarus playing a guy or a girl? Or an old creepy scientist?
I'm playing an old creepy
I
scientist, if you
respect
will.
that. Okay. Ends is a guy. Icarus, old, wizened, creepy scientist. Iser, is it a guy or a girl?
7'2", 145 pounds guy.
Okay. Keekly, I don't know.
Eekly is, I mean, female if lizards can look female.
Okay. And Raven, the one I truly asked this question for. Raven, which one is it?
The same as they have been from the start. They are androgynous. They don't seem
Okay.
to represent either or. They are a they, them.
I respect that. It's not like, because I've been like bouncing, like, which one am I supposed to say? But at least now I know, and I've written this down so I don't forget. Okay, continue. So
It's fine.
if they go missing, I'm dipping.
I used to forget that a lot at first too.
So yeah, sorry about that. I just want to make sure I'm not continuing like, which one? Okay, that was it.
It's
That's my
fine.
question.
Everyone fucks everything up at some point.
Okay, and
I'm gonna say Raven's not gone. I have made him invisible so he can explore the mansion
Well, I'm sure nothing will go wrong with that. Meanwhile, don't we also have 2 donkey-headed prisoners following us around?
Yeah, you got a couple
just-
of gimps you've got on chains.
Oh yeah,
You
can we
just
take?
got one now. You just have one.
Yeah.
Oh, they
we
switched
returned
out? I
one.
thought we bought both. I thought Enzo
No,
had
no,
both
no.
of them.
You
I didn't
guys-
have that much gold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know whether or not Mia's more offended that we have slaves or that we got robbed and only have one slave, not 2.
Well, this guy was talking. I felt like he might tell us more if he wasn't like thinking he was going to. Oh wait, I did tell the guy, hey, we're good guys. So keep your mouth shut and you'll get out of here and we'll try to get that face thing off you. But you got to keep it on for now because appearances. Sorry about that. He's just been standing there like waiting for us to be evil.
Well, I thank you guys for saving me. I suppose at least just getting me out of hanging there. I don't know what you plan on doing with me, but I'm glad to be out.
I
Well,
think
you seem like
now
a talker,
recognize me.
and we could use a talker.
That's just because your DM's a talker. He's not actually. I'm not
Oh.
doing a good job of conveying it. I tried saying it with Icarus that he's talking in more like hush hush sentences.
Well, great. I paid 100 gold for a guy who doesn't talk. Who cares? I feel good now. I saved a guy.
I think Keoklee is trying to decide how exposed they are standing out here and just how magical it would look if she were to wild shape.
You
At
just
this
go
point.
to the bathroom.
So nobody noticed that 2 people went in and only 1 came out of the outhouse?
No, because the 2 guards that are surveying are more in the front, and there seems to be a kind of secluded manner. So outside of the maid, nobody seemed to notice.
And the guy cooking eggs in the kitchen doesn't care.
Yeah, he's more focused on making sure the burgomaster gets properly fed.
Or else. He's gonna eat him alive.
You can just stand behind us, Kiak. We can cover.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I want to leave Raven completely on their own for this.
Do you want to go with him?
Yeah, I'm gonna regret this. I'm probably gonna regret this. I regret
need
this
to do
already.
You go to the bathroom. There's nobody in there.
No, are we where are we? We're just outside of the house? Are we in the front?
You guys are basically. So let me show you what the map looks like. So basically, you guys are here. Looks, where is it at?
Oh, okay.
Kind of in the in the front of that.
And this is the bathroom.
No, what? Why would
Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna go. So where are we standing though? Are we standing out in front? Did they lead us out the front, or are we in the back?
I imagine that you guys are like out here, the outhouse, more in the back, towards this corner of the town. That's how I imagine it.
Well, I don't really. I don't really want to go to the outhouse to change. Because it just seems too weird to me. Like somebody's gonna notice someone coming in and never coming back out. Can I just walk away from the group? Maybe just take a little stroll this way, and come around behind the building and wild shape into like a rat or a spider.
Yeah, you can, but as you do, you notice that these two guards are definitely they've been watching you guys, so you guys are kind of just loitering in front here. But as you head towards off the back, he doesn't seem to notice as he thinks you're just headed off towards the restaurant.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna wild shape into I think a spider would be stealthier, like a tarantula-sized spider. And then
Gargantuan-sized spider. Sorry.
try to climb up like behind, like climb up the back of the house. Because it's an old building, I assume there's like bushes and ivy and stuff that might be growing on the sides. And just peek in windows until I find where Raven is.
Okay. You end up catching Raven, and well, I guess you couldn't see Raven. They're invisible.
Oh, that's a very, very good point. Okay. Kind of forgot that part. Alrighty.
Yeah, same.
Okay, and so instead then, if I can find a way into the house, I'm just going to like crawl along the wall, maybe like the molding along the ceiling, and just like sit there until I see like a door open and close, but no one's coming in or out. Because I know they're invisible, I assume they're exploring. So I'm just going to look for signs of invisible movement.
Okay. Alright, I guess that would bring us back then to Raven, as you're still... When we left you, you were in front of this other place, or in front of this kind of creepy doll room.
The doll room.
Is there any sign that if all of the dolls are alive and watching me?
Roll me a perception check.
I'm too scared that they might be, that I'm not even looking if they really are or not.
As you're kind of standing in this room, and it kind of just hits you, you're invisible, you're stalking around a place you haven't been before. You feel like maybe something's watching you. You get this feeling like maybe these eyes are twitching, but you don't know if it's your mind just having a placebo effect or if it's actually happening.
Yeah, I'm just going to shut that door again. That thing's too creepy to deal with.
And as that door shuts, I would say that you would see it, Keekly.
Okay, I'm going to start I'm just going to walk along the wall. I don't want to like jump on them or anything.
You should have access to that token I just dropped out there. Hopefully.
I see this massive fucking spider creeping along the walls, and I'm going to get a cup and a piece of newspaper. I'm going to put the cup over the spider.
No, I'm like
slowly inch the bit of newspaper.
I'm way up by the ceiling, like at the top of the wall.
Oh, fuck, it's out of range.
Yeah, I'm crawling along the crown molding. You're not going to touch me.
All right, I'm going to eye the spider suspiciously, and then I'm going to open this second door on the left. Oh, that one's just open. That's nice. I'm going to...
Yep. And as you open up that,
I'm going to
end to be a library. I'm sorry. You know.
I was just going to say I'm going to enter, but in a weird way, like in case there's a tripwire. So I'm going to do like a really high, like waist-high step to go in.
Okay. And as you do, go for it.
No, go ahead. I'm fully expecting like a shoulder-height tripwire to just cling right on the neck.
As you enter, the walls of the room are completely covered by bookshelves. Countless volumes and tomes are meticulously arranged on the shelves. In the center of the room stands a sizable desk, upon which an oil lamp emits a modest flicker of light.
My mind goes to Ezor, our resident book nerd and reader of many things. I'm going to glance at the shelves and see if there's anything that stands out as interesting and then I'm going to put a lot of attention on the desk, going through the drawers, looking for like secret sub under drawers, that kind of stuff, and I'm going to ransack this place for knowledge for Ezor to read at a later date.
Okay. So you notice on the desk a signed letter that seems to be sealed by the Baron.
Ooh.
Baron Born Vargas Valakovic.
Sealed by the Baron or sealed by the Burgomaster? Sorry.
They're the same.
Oh, okay. My bad. There's so many titles for this guy.
Well, his name is Baron.
Oh shit! His name is Baron,
His
not as
name
in
is
the
Baron
English
Vargas.
title Baron. Sorry.
Yeah, no, my
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna pick this letter up, pocket that. I'm gonna check the desk for like interesting things in the drawers, secret drawers inside the drawers, anything of
You
interest.
definitely you find more than that. Also
Ooh.
on the desk, you find a note that reads, Isaac, question the Watcher boys about recent break-ins at the stockyard. You find a note that reads, need more twigs and woods for Festival of the Blazing Sun. While you're looking around the bookshelves, you notice 4 pristine volumes of books. One of them is Lords of Barovia. Another is Court of Ravenloft. You find Battle of Berez and Battle at the Gates of Selenka.
Oh, do I remember which ones Ezor bought? I think he bought the gates.
I would
Fuck, I'll just
say...
take all 4 books.
Okay. And then in the desk, as well as around it, you find an ink bottle, an ink pen, bag of sand, calligrapher's
Ooh.
supplies, forgery kit, candle, wax stamp with the Valakovich seal, and a dart that seems to be a little bit stronger than, or not stronger, but sharper than other darts that you've seen.
Wow.
Okay,
Nice.
I will take everything except the note to Isaac.
Okay.
I ain't
give
messing
me
with
a
Isaac.
moment to
That's scary.
add all that to your sheet. It's just gonna take a moment. I'm sorry. Give me a second.
It's right. I don't think I'm going to use any of it just yet, so we can worry about that between sessions if you prefer.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I got so much free time. Yeah. Me too. It's just, I'm fucking.
Or you could just give me the list and I'll just do it after the session ends.
No, you're good. You're good. You're right. I can add it later. You're good. Okay.
I don't mind adding it. I know how to click the add button and type stuff. It's just send me the text list and I'll do it after the session. It'll be all good.
I'll see what I can do.
You can do control space and it's loading.
Okay, to shadow.
Spider.
Roll me a well, I don't know. I don't feel like I want to make you make a roll. I feel like while you're looking down at all this stuff on the desk, I'd say that you would have noticed that while you're kind of thoroughly searching.
I feel like I was told Kia clears with a Q. But for the sake of the game, I will notice that I'm being contacted by a spider and assume that it is our druid. I will
It's
give
our
Keoklee a
Charlotte.
thumbs up. Realizing that Keoklee can't see the thumbs up, I will write like a little tiny note that just says, "Hi, Keoklee," tear the corner off, put it on the desk so that when I let go and I'm no longer touching it, it appears. See its little spider head, read it, and then I'm going to pick it up and like scrunch it up and put it in my pocket again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is a
Sure,
camel
okay.
spider.
Don't tell Bowie got the wrong spider. That's just going to make him sad.
Camel spiders, besides being arachnids, are technically not spiders, and they bear no poison. The camel spiders are harmless to human beings. Although
Just
their bite
leave
might
him.
hurt a little bit, they cannot actually produce any injury on you. They're good pets.
It's close enough. Having looted the office, I'm going to head up to the next room, and similar to before, listening to see if I can hear. Oh, the spider shut the door for me. Thanks. Listen in to see if I can hear anything before opening the door. I'm going to guess this is the big armed guy's room, but I'll step in with a weird step and see what I can find digging through the drawers and end tables and like looking under the bed and all that.
So you enter there and you notice that this room is immaculately furnished, exhibiting furnishings befitting a minor noble. Nothing appears to be out of the ordinary in any particular way. What'd you say you were looking for?
Just like digging through the end tables, going through drawers, looking under the bed, just giving
As you
up
do, you
proper once
find
over.
what seems to be kind of male underwear.
Oh,
Things
score.
that kind of teenager, like a teenage boy would have.
Oh, I
Underoos.
see. So definitely not score. We'll put that back. Okay, so this is either Isaac's teenage room or the burgomaster's kid. Is there a spider? I'm sure. I'm gonna, for this window, just so I have an escape plan if anything goes weird, I'm gonna open this window if that's possible.
Okay.
Nice. And that saves me opening it if I want to, like, say I get chased, I'm going to run into here, jump out the window, and just, like, eat some damage when I land. But that'll be my way out, I think. And then for my final door...
As you're standing there, roll me a perception check.
Can do. It's my worst one of the day.
You can hear kind of what sounds like slow breathing.
Huh. Okay. So is this room that's got... Does it sound like labored breathing? Does it sound like a zombie is just in there, like... Argh?
It sounds like kind of exasperated breathing, almost as if the person is having a hard time breathing.
Okay. I'm going to write another tiny note for Keoklee, which just reads like, go under the door, and I'm just going to let them see and read that before picking it back up and destroying it somehow.
Eat it. Put it in your mouth and chew it up.
And swallow.
Put it in your own mouth, Spider Kid.
Is there enough space that I could flatten my spider body and slip underneath the door?
Yeah, I would say being a tiny being right now, you'd be able to kind of limbo under there.
Okay.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
I'm going to try to do it very close to like one edge.
All right.
Probably the edge where the hinges of the door are.
All right.
And just slip like right inside.
So you get inside and you notice immediately that bound by heavy iron shackles and chained to a wall, a severely battered and bruised man cowers in the fetid chamber. Cladded
Jesus.
only in a meager loincloth, the wretched surroundings reek of a noxious blend of urine, blood, and excrement. As you see this man kind of chained up there. And this is the room
Dom
you see
from
him
Dick and Dom?
This is the room you see him chained up in.
God, that room is savage.
Wow. Does he look like the burgomaster?
He does not seem to look like the burgomaster.
What a brain, Mia.
No, I
love that theory. Like, that's such a question to ask.
Mm-hmm. and not necessarily like the burgomaster below is not the real person and is actually a monster that has, replaced the actual burgomaster.
That's where
But
I
it
thought
could
you
be,
were. I loved it.
oh, it could be like, his kid or a relative, or, maybe he's the younger brother, this is the older brother. Oh no, my brother disappeared, so now I'm in charge, kind of thing.
I hate it when that happens.
Okay, does there seem to be any kind of is there anything? I mean, I'm a spider. I'm probably pretty far away from him. But is there anything identifiable about him? Like, does he have like unusually colored eyes, or like a tattoo or a scar or a brand or anything like that that would stand out that might
No.
help him be identified? Okay.
Nothing of that nature. You do notice that his hands appear to be extremely calloused, though.
Okay. He has all of his appendages, 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 hands, 2
He seems
feet.
to, yes.
Okay. What else does my spider brain notice? How is he chained?
Very well, thank you. His hands are kind of tied up behind his back, as well as they're chained up to the wall. So his arms are tied up behind, like together, and then those bandages or bondages are tied up to the wall as well. And his legs are kind of linked together with the same chain.
Okay. So there's nothing like on his body or around his waist. It's pretty much just his hands and feet, like ankles and wrists.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's a bunch of torture tools hanging on the walls.
It seems to be. And the room just reeks. It smells like blood and pee and poo and just all manner of human.
Is there any sign that he is being fed like food and kept alive by normal human means?
You don't notice anything on the ground, but given your size, I would say you do see that there are the little increments of what seems like breadcrumbs, maybe on the ground.
Okay. And then lastly, does it look like he is bloodied and bruised just from being beaten and tortured? Or does it look like he has been bitten or fed on?
No, it definitely all appears to be physical wounds that he has sustained while being in captivity.
Okay. I don't think, like, is he conscious currently? Are his eyes open?
He seems to be kind of in and out of consciousness. His eyes are kind of, alternating between being open and closed. It's kind of when you're about to fall asleep, you're kind of in that surreal state.
Okay. Okay, I think the last thing I want to do is crawl all over this bloody man. So I am going to sneak back out underneath the door. But there was no one else in here, just him, correct?
Yes, just him.
Okay.
When you exit, there are 2 sets of different notes.
Okay.
One of the sets of notes has 3 options. It is go in, don't go in, leave now. And then on the other sets of notes, there is nobody in there, 1 person in there, many people in there.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk over and tap my feet, or tap like a foot on one person.
Just
And
one
then-
leg or 2 or 3? You have 8, so.
I think just one, like
That's good because that means one person. If you did all
Yeah.
8, I'd be like 8 one person. What the fuck? 8 one person.
This doesn't make any sense.
And then as far as the other one, I think I'm just gonna kind of prance around it, because spiders prance like horses, legs up, everything, just kind of prance around it, because I'm really not sure whether I don't know whether you should go in there.
Seeing the magnificent prancing crab, not knowing what to do, I will maintain the status quo and not go in ... yet. Maybe we'll hit it on the way out. And
Okay.
as much as I hate to do this, I think Raven's going to find something like a rolled up newspaper, not swat you with it, but like offer you a ride. But like if you start crawling up it towards their hand, they will drop it and you will like just start in free fall, like a whole 2 feet back to the ground.
Yeah, I'll continue to just crawl along the crown molding until I see something else open, and if nothing happens for a very long time, I'll just like continue down the hallway and try to like find a way out. But I don't think I can get out of this room.
Okay, I'll drag you out. What are the rest of you doing during this time? I feel bad that we're
Absolutely nothing. Back to the rogues. That's my.
Like
how I
honestly,
feel.
I never gave the guy a name. Like, what name should I have given him? Like a fake name, a good name, like a rich sounding name.
What, your
Giovanni.
persona that you're playing as?
Yeah.
Giovanni.
What if I ever need it again? Just something else.
Raven and Keekley, roll me perception checks.
Spider perception or Keekley perception? I can never
Whatever it
remember.
be in your wild shape. I think you retain your your
I think I
You retain your wisdom, intelligence, and charisma.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that would be perception, you said?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
So excited.
Yeah, border.
I think you're rolling private.
No, I
Raven,
saw
do
it.
not mess this up, dude.
Mine is up above Easel,
Oh,
2319. It's a 20.
Okay, we're
It's
15
literally
seconds
only
in.
15 seconds old.
When are you gonna start calling him Iser, man?
Oh, is it Eisel or it was Easel?
I thought it was
Isaac.
Izor.
I say Iser.
That sounds a bit too close to Eyesore, though, right? And that's a bit mean.
Yeah, but people don't do that connection. So that's
I wish you never said that.
A bit close to what?
Shit. Should I not have
said
said?
it,
Should
man.
I unsay that?
No, I said it like 6 months ago.
Okay.
I didn't get it.
Anyway, Raven,
Something in
you
the eye.
hear footsteps coming up, and the two of you both now notice as they get closer the cleaning woman Marta.
Ooh. Walking like a normal human, or walking
Yeah,
like a
walking like a normal-
creature from
she's
The
got
Exorcist on the roof?
She's carrying a wicker basket that seems to have sheets in it.
Okay, I'm going to shuffle my way here to this corner bit, and if it looks like she's heading down there, I'll be pretty happy. But if it looks like she's carrying along the hall, I think I'm going to have to dip down here. Just keep an eye on what she's up to.
It would be so funny if I just dropped my concentration right now.
Imagining you outside just trying really hard not to stub your toe.
I think I'm just going to like freeze and try to make myself as small as possible just in that little space where the wall and the ceiling meet, and just I don't want to bring attention to myself, so I'm not going to move at all, because the last thing I want her to do is swat me.
Camel spiders are actually not that good climbers.
It's not a camel spider.
See, I told you push him to his limit.
She heads down a bit further, and you see her kind of round the corner as you see she seems to be headed down towards that back room. Are you trying to hide? Roll me a stealth check.
Okie doke.
Keekly.
Sure.
I'd say if you move that way, Raven, you're fine. But if
Yeah,
you
I was going to say
decide
I'm
stay
because
there,
I don't make sound and I
Oh.
can't be seen, so I'm not sure what what risk is here.
Actually, okay,
Actually,
so
camel spiders can climb, so you're fine.
stealth. Okay, using the spider stealth. Yeah, because that's Dex, so it would be the animals. Okay. That roll? I don't know anymore. No, it did not. There goes. I am so good today.
Oof.
Rough.
Comes the break.
I mean, I should have advantage, right? Oh, wait, I do
don't-
have inspiration. I'll burn that.
okay.
There we go. Much better.
You got very lucky.
Wow.
Nice.
As she walks past you and doesn't seem to notice you.
Oh, thank goodness.
These
don't know.
stairs lead downstairs, right?
Yeah.
How
Those
am I going to
would
get up to the
you
attic?
you would have noticed when you hold up. I think that might lead to the attic. Let me test. See, the problem with this area is it's freaking massive. Where did that teleport?
These
I haven't
stairs look like
teleported
they go
anywhere.
down.
I'm just hanging out.
Oh, not you. I'm
Oh,
I
okay.
was
You did a
teleporting to something
tester.
else. Yeah, I was trying
These
to
stairs
test
look like they
something.
go up.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think those might go up. Where did it say this teleported it? To Burgermaster upper floor. Where though? Where? There. Okay. Oh, I see. That's not where that should be. Okay.
It's alright, we've got 3 more rooms for you to figure out the teleporters.
So that one leads you to the kitchen, as you can kind of hear the man chop, 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 chop.
Okay, so now Rain's getting a bit suspicious because there's rumors of noises and light shows in the attic, but there's no obvious stairway to the attic. I've got 3 doors left. I'm going to listen in to these 3 and then gently open the first of the doors. Ah, they did have a bathroom. The liars.
But just a bath, not a toilet.
The
It's all
scent of
pipes.
soap and lavender fills the air, and steam rises from a bucket of hot water that has been prepared for a relaxing bath. A wooden cupboard and table adorn the room, stocked with soft towels and other bath essentials. In the corner of the room, an iron claw foot tub stands tall against the far wall.
Does this seem like it's been prepared for the Burgomaster?
It would seem so.
Interesting. I'll swipe something that looks expensive, like if they have deluxe soaps or some kind of like washing liquids, anything like that, maybe a nice towel. Swipe that and then just. Oh, there's a door that leads from the bathroom, which is weird. We might step inside, have a look at that.
Do you guys
Yeah,
know
there's a
that?
door. Oh, it's an ensuite. I see. I just thought it was weird that a bathroom led somewhere. Usually they don't.
As you get in there, the room in the air is thick with the scent of powder and perfume, and a grand vanity mirror takes up much of one wall. In the center of the room, a faceless wooden mannequin is dressed in a stunning bridal gown adorned with delicate flowers and butterflies. The gown is
Huh.
expertly crafted. It's one of the finest qualities. A full-length mirror with a gilded frame hangs on another wall, adding to the opulence of the room. In the north corner, there is a small door that leads to a private privy for the Baroness.
I mean, it's
Baroness?
completely feral, but I'm instantly just gonna loot that wedding dress.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like roll it up and stuff it in a backpack.
Okay. Damn, if only we had Ludwig's coal-filled bag. Damn.
Look what I
I'm
have
gonna
created.
be careful to avoid stepping in front of the mirror, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hope that these doors maybe lead around. Other than the wedding dress, the giant mirror, and this vanity that I can't reach, is there anything interesting on this side? It looks just like a houseplant, right? So I think I'll head up another room.
Okay. The grandeur of the master bedroom has faded with time. This once luxurious decorations have lost their vivid colors, and the room no longer exudes its former glory.
Fascinating. There's a door in here that doesn't have a follow door in the other room. Okay, quickly in the master bedroom, Raymond's going to do a skim round and just open up the drawers, open up the cupboards, look under the bed, like just scout around for anything of interest or value. Especially what looks to be
an investigation
on
check.
the end table. I'm going to burn my inspiration on this for advantage because whilst I'm proficient, it's not my best. Oh, maybe I didn't need it. 90.
All right. So you find 3 pieces of jewelry.
Ooh,
And given your background and your knowledge on these things, you can tell that they're each worth about 20 gold apiece.
very good.
That repays a little bit of the slave that we bought.
I swear to God, I'm never giving you guys an equal share of the money again. You immediately wasted all of it. Can do 3 times jewelry, 20 gold. I'll add that to my sheet, and I'll just sit.
They're in your sheet.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I thought I was doing the stuff for a little bit. Assuming that that's everything, is this journal on the end table just decoration? Because that feels like
it's just something that's added.
All right, it's just like some night reading for him.
Yeah.
I'll slip back out here.
It says my night with Fabio.
I'm gonna try this. Oh, it's a fucking toilet. Thought that'd be like a ladder leading up to the attic. How am I gonna get to the attic? Oh, how am I gonna get to the attic? There's genuinely no way to the attic.
There's another door right here.
That leads to the prison room, surely. Or is the prison room not that big?
I don't know, because when I was in there, it was a black square. I did not see that there may be another door on the other side.
Sorry, we'll just gently open
On one
it,
side of the closet is an array of gowns and dresses neatly arranged alongside a multitude of fine shoes. On the other side are coats, cloaks, and men's attires. Suspended from the ceiling, a rope reveals a trapdoor revealing to the attic.
Oh, this is the last room we checked. Lovely. I'm gonna bag the 4 most expensive looking pieces of clothing, and then I'm gonna shut the door so that the sound is slightly more insulated. I'm gonna wait for the spider to get in first. I'm gonna be like gently tapping the floor for the spider to come over. I'll shut the door to insulate the sound, and then I will pull that rope for the trapdoor.
Okay, as you do, it slowly creaks down, and the layer of stair kind of folds over one another and drops down.
Does a cake layer of dust come with it, or does it look like this is used?
No, it seems like it's used.
Ooh, okay. I will head up. I think the spider would be fine going up a ladder. It's connected.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
As you make your way up, the room seems to be in a state of disrepair. Wooden beams covered in spider webs support the steeply sloping roofs. Oh, let me drag the other guys on the map so they can see what's going on. Sorry.
We're already here. I can see the room.
You can?
I am not.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys have observer perms. I
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah.
The room
How
is
do I
in,
turn
okay.
those on?
Oh, they're already on.
Just zoom out the map and check.
Should be able to see.
I see all black. I'm gonna restart.
However, there is a discernible trail of footprints leading towards the door, suggesting recent activity in this room.
Just going to put a picture of it in the chat for the guy who can't load the map, just in case it helps. I'm going to start following.
I'll drag you to the map.
I'm going to start following the footsteps which lead through this door, but I'm going to be really careful for the rest of it. I wasn't too worried about traps because it's where people live, but this looks like a weird spot of the house. So I'm going to be really careful to examine for tripwires or unusual floorboards.
As you
This-
get in there, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say the spider is going to not walk on the floor. I am going to continue along the walls and ceilings, but I am going to avoid any actual spider webs that I see.
Scared of real spiders.
Of course I am.
This
Those
spacious
spiders.
attic
What are they
is-
called? Sand trap tunnel spiders? Well, what's the lore on it, Icarus? Are they afraid of real spiders?
No, they live in deserts. They cannot weep like spiders.
But
That's
as you guys
appropriate for
open that
me.
door, this spacious attic is cramped with abandoned belongings, including old furniture, damaged antiques, crates, boxes, and barrels, along with a myriad of family heirlooms accumulated over generations. The trail of footprints meanders through the chaotic array of items towards the distant end of the attic.
Like a kid in a candy store, as they're following the footsteps, they're just picking up antiques and just into pockets, into side pouches, into compartments of the backpack, just filling their pack to the limit as they walk through, but staying carefully on the preordained footprint trail.
As you get there, you notice a door. And on this door, there's a large skull carved into it. Written in white below the skull reads, "All is not well. Enter and die." And you can hear a young man's voice from the other side of the door.
Huh.
Roll me an
Does it
investigation
seem...
check.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, should have saved my inspiration. Quick, give me an actor.
I see
The
an
door
interesting
seems to
looking
just
here.
have a skull.
Okay, that answers the follow-up question I was about to ask, which is, does the skull seem like it's alive? I'm going to step to about here, and given that I can hear the young man in the room talking to himself, I imagine he's going to be able to hear me when I call out to him and go, "Hello, can you come out?"
Who is that?
All is not well. I'm a friend, I think. Oh shit, I just been blasted.
Wanted to see what that was.
Something that's gonna blast me. Oh shit, I'm dead.
My mistake. I'll redo that. I just wanted to see what was going to happen.
You're near death, it says. Not completely dead.
This is
It
true.
says
Is
your
there a
age.
reason that I was at like a third health when the session started? I don't feel like we fought anything.
Last session.
Oh, I got hit by the trap on the door. Yeah, never mind.
Yes. You did.
I don't know. What were you at? It's not letting me redo it like I can.
It
normally.
dealt 20 damage to me, so I was at 24, and I'm going to casually, realizing that I'm lower than I thought I was, I'm going to casually second wind. Just
Okay.
become less dead.
Who's there?
I'm a friend, I think. All is not well.
Yes, this is true. As the door kind of opens up, and you
But
This
see,
might
have-
be weird because you can't see me, but I can see you. But I'm here, I promise.
as standing behind him, you see this. As you see, it's kind of an
Ooh.
ensemble of antique furniture with 2 desks covered in various documents and parchments. Strange diagrams are drawn on the floor amid the dust and cobwebs, while a large worn rug haphazardly lies on the ground. A bookshelf adorned with many bones, including those of what seem to be cats, loom in the background. In the far corner, 3 children stand facing the wall with their backs to you.
Three actual children.
That's what it says.
Jesus, that's fucking horrifying. Okay, trying to maintain composure with this guy that I thought might be all right because his dad seems a bit weird. You can't see me, but I can see you. I'm invisible. It's how I got up here. I don't think your father would approve of guests, but I wanted to see what you've been working on. Are you the reason all the lights have been happening?
Possibly.
You don't have to be coy. You can trust me. I won't tell anyone.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, my speciality. It's about as low as I can roll.
I suppose I've been trying to study magic. I've been entering the wizard's tower without my father's knowledge. I'm
Is that-
trying to teach myself Yethrikal, but I know nothing.
Is that the Tower of Kassar, the wizard's tower just outside of town?
Yes,
Oh, is he not in there, or have you been sneaking in?
Kazan's not there.
Oh, interesting. We thought he was there. That's our bad. We didn't know. How is learning magic going?
Could be better, I suppose. But I need to do it if I'm ever going to escape my father and leave Valaki.
Where do you want to go, Kresk?
I don't care where. I hate my father.
Well, we just happen to be traveling adventurers that are headed out of town soonish. Can you leave this room? Do you have a way to sneak out of the house, or are you trapped up here? 'Cause, you only being able to access from a one-way door in your dad's closet seems extremely like you seem trapped up here.
I'm not trapped. I can come and go as I please, but I will be honest, my father does not know that I come up here.
Oh, I see. Fair enough. Well, if you need to leave town, like I said, we're a traveling adventuring group, and we're headed to Kresk soonish. If we orchestrate a night to leave, we could take you there, and it's a dangerous journey, but we could get you there safely.
Possibly. I'd have to think about it.
We
I'm
have
so close to... What's up?
No, go ahead. You're so close to something.
I'm so close to finishing this spell.
What's it supposed to do?
Well, maybe you could take a look at it.
I am not magically inclined personally, but we do have what I think is either a wizard or a warlock in our group. But I can take a look. It won't cost me anything. I don't think.
I don't know. Then I feel like I should be seen by someone who's actually quite keen with magic. It can be quite damaging.
I mean, yeah, I
Keekly,
don't. Oh, go ahead.
I was just say Keekly is has kind of made her way over here, and I want to be outside the door, kind of like maybe above the door frame, but looking in on him. Like, is he like a whole person? Is there anything weird about his outward appearance?
Roll me a perception check.
Mia's really looking for missing limbs today.
Well, it's more of like I'm just not sure. Perception. Where are you? There you are. Not the best.
But looking at him, you can see that he has all his limbs. They're attached to his body. There's not different odds and ends, different colors, different what are those? Is it phalanges? Different bits of those that are together. But you do see kind of this darker blood on him, but it seems to be dried blood, not that of his own. But it's definitely a make of a just regular humanoid man.
Okay. I want to try to sneak into the room. Like walking along the like just slipping under the frame of the door just to like get on the other side so that I can see better into the room.
I'm not gonna make you roll a check for that or anything. This being the attic, it being so
Oh, oops.
old, dusty, you definitely be able to make it in, no problem.
So I would just want to be like right there on the other side. And I want to take a look at whenever you move me, I can't see anything anymore. I'm just trying to look like at the children. And are there any windows or anything in this room?
It seems to be two windows. But as you look at the kids, you get a better glimpse at them. You'll notice that their skin doesn't seem to be skin. It's almost cloth-like, as if these are mannequins of some sort.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I am going to, and even if I have to go the long way around, like coming like down around this way, this is all black to me, so I'm not sure what I'm walking over. But I want to get over to look at what he's got on his desk.
Okay. I wonder
Just
why it's black for you, because I click on your sheet and it should be
yeah,
fine.
I'm not sure.
Okay, but you notice on his desk the spell that he was speaking of. Can I show this to you guys? Okay. Oh, God, no, that's not what I wanted. Everyone
I'm going to
close
close the Morning
that.
Lord forever.
Close all of
Post.
them because it didn't show what I wanted. That's really fucking annoying, actually. Okay.
I only saw the title, but it's okay.
You didn't see any. All right.
No,
I'll
the
get it by
title
next
and the
week.
PDF was still loading for me.
It says, yes.
I wrote every single.
And you immediately, Keekly, this catches in your mind because you recognize this as an old spell that you had heard of. As this is a kind of old Fey teleportation spell.
Ooh.
And roll me a history check.
Three. You know, these are in alphabetical order, and I can never find them the first time I start looking.
All right. Uh, I would say, just given your old knowledge, you would know how to read this possibly. It might be a little bit broken at first, but as you get a little bit more comfortable reading it, the words start to flow for you. You notice that the translation of this spell reads, Yef Rickle. The teleportation spell of the Fae only works if one knows the secret of the 3 Fae signs. Draw the teleportation circle of the Fane you wish to visit and recite the Fae name and the Fane it will take you. Forest Fane symbol, Mountain Fane symbol, Water Fane symbol. As these are kind of the weird circles you notice kind of drawn about the room.
Okay. Interesting.
As well as all the other kind of parchments you see here, different translations or different ways that he was using to break the text. It was different books on the Fae and Fanes and magic, things of that nature.
Okay. So can I read the actual spell that he's trying to translate, or is this just his translation of it so far that I'm seeing?
No, you get the actual he can't read what's on the paper that's in front of your face, but given your knowledge and your druidic ancestry, as well
Okay.
as just your family's helping with the Fae, you kind of recognize this just based on old tales you heard growing up.
Okay, that's very interesting. Would I know if there's any inherent danger with casting this spell?
Roll me an Arcana check. Because I would say, even given what you do know, it's been so long since you've heard these things. Yeah, so you would know that incorrectly doing it causes the one to feel this black kind of necrotic energy surge through their body as they end up suffering 3d10 worth of that damage if they fail at doing the spell.
Okay. And then, so this is a teleportation spell, and just based on what I heard you say, it sounds like it will take you to like, does it only take you to like specific teleportation circles that already exist within the 3 Fae environments?
It'll take you to the Fanes of the Fae.
Okay, so it'll take you to the Fanes of the Fae. Okay.
I guess this is more out of character, but these guys would know that they came across what they believe to be one of these Fanes.
Like Stonehenge.
Okay. I don't think that I would want anyone to succeed in casting this spell unless they were in some way, like, unless they were going, to use it to help the Fae.
Okay.
So I don't think I want to help him with this, because that's what I was trying to consider. Like, would Keakli want to help him so that he stops, like, screwing around with this, which might help him escape his father, who seems like a horrible person. But I don't know. There's something I think in the back of my mind that I think if he figures out how to successfully travel between the Fanes, then that's just going to open up more trouble for the Fae that are in hiding and that are ultimately being hunted down. I think that's definitely I think that's where my thought process would be. So I don't think I want to help him with this. But it could be helpful for us.
Okay.
Does anybody disagree? I don't know. Not that it's going to change my mind. I'm just curious.
It's not the craziest plan we've
None,
had.
none of
Great
us are here
plan.
to disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that nobody's there with you to give you an opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What I can do is have this great moment where I'm still talking to him, and my next line is, "So, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure my group is going to be fully on board with helping you, and we'll figure out what that spell is and what it does and how to make it work. And you mentioned an element of danger that." They're quite competent casters from a mixture of backgrounds. One of them's more divine. I think he's a paladin. One of them's a warlock. The other one, a bit more druidic in nature. Um, and
What
the
do
other
you-
guy is a natural caster. I think he's a ranger, but he's from space apparently. Anyway, they're a whole bunch of characters. You've got to meet them sometime. Is there a good, we can't all sneak in up here. That's very much a thing that I can do. But do you think there's a way that you could come and meet us at another location?
It would be possible. It would have to be on a day. Perhaps the day of the festival.
Fantastic. We have.
Everyone will be busy.
Is there a good spot to meet? Do you think anywhere that's good for you, or shall I just pitch somewhere?
You pitch somewhere. I am quite familiar with the town. You're new, so
All right. How about the back rooms at the Blue Water Tavern on the far end
Oh,
of
not
town? It's
there,
really
not
far. Oh. How about the upstairs room of the Blackwater Tavern?
I suppose I could do that.
All right, sounds good. And we'll meet at, say, 5 p.m. on the day of the festival, or is something earlier better?
5 p.m. should be good.
Great. Is it okay if I come in? I mean, it's nice to have met you, but it's pretty cold and drafty in this bit of the attic, and my spell has maybe 20, 30 minutes of being hidden left. It'd be nice to sneak out through one of those back windows, maybe. If you can open that for me, I'll slide down the roof kind of thing. It's, just a request so I don't get caught on the way out, which, might backfire on
Yes,
both of us.
I can do
probably.
that for you.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. So just stepping forward now, you can probably, you can't hear the footsteps. I'm gonna tap my fingers against barrels. So I walk here I come, and I'm inside now.
Watch your
Did you want to
step.
shake or watch my step?
Yes, there's many things in here are valuable. Just please be careful.
Oh, I won't break anything. I promise. If you're in the market for trading magic items, I have one thing on me that you might be interested in. If
I
you have anything to
suppose we
trade
can
for it.
talk about it tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, we'll figure that out tomorrow. You got a good window for me to go out of?
Take your poison.
Either or. Okay, well, I'll look at where the landing sites are. But this side seems to have a tree. I'm gonna pick this side. That seems great.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and open the window.
All right, go for it.
Do you have a name, attic guy? I'm Raven, by the
My
way.
name is Victor. Victor Vargas.
Victor Vargas. Victor Vargas. I'll remember that. Meeting tomorrow, 5 p.m., Blackwater Tavern back room. It was a pleasure meeting you. Your study looks fantastic. What's with the... I'm going to point at the kids and then realize he can't see that. What's with the mannequins?
It reminds me of my childhood.
Fair enough. It's
How
always good to
terrible
remember.
it used to be.
Oh. This guy's fucking me up. Everything I say is completely the worst possible thing, and he claps back with some shit like that. All right. Anything else to discuss before I? And I'm gonna
Not that I
open the
can think
window,
of.
and I've got one leg open.
You have a Good day.
And you, all is not well.
Yes, all is not well.
I'm gonna slip out the window and leave it open until I see a thing. I'm like, oh, crazy amount of bugs you got in here. And I'll like bat away at like some other bugs that are in the area. I'm gonna shut the window. And then, how far am I actually from this tree? Is it as tall as the house, or is it?
Yeah, it's about. I'd say you'd be able to get onto it, no problem.
Yeah, I'll like shimmy down this tree,
Okay.
and then I'll give Icarus a pat on the shoulder. Where's the rest of the gang?
Where am I?
Everyone's
I would
here.
say we would have headed to the
Yeah,
inn.
that'd probably be wise.
Oh, fair enough. I won't do anything with
Standing in
Icarus.
front
I'll
of
just.
the parents' house, just like that would be suspicious.
The range of invis.
It doesn't have a range. You just put it on, and
unless-
then you concentrate on it.
Yeah, as
It
long
has
as
an
I don't-
initial range, but once it's on, I think.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll walk slowly, like 5 minutes away from the house, but slow enough that the spider can follow. And then once we're far away enough, I imagine they will drop the form and we can walk together to the tavern.
All right. And I
Yeah.
will say that's probably a good place to end the session, as everyone's going to be meeting up at the tavern.
We
I
did
was gonna
it.
mention Yakli. You could mention that you don't want the spell to be publicly known to
Mhm.
me or to Riser, and we could fake another meaning of those Fey runes.
Okay.
Like I
Yeah,
could
I
write something in abyssal or not abyssal, infernal or something like that, and say, "Ha, I deciphered it."
I think just put it in Druidic, which is the language they speak.
Oh yeah, that could also.
You always go for these horrifying demon languages.
no, the best part is that I speak Druidic, but my other languages are Abyssal and Infernal because this is where this is where I grew up. Like I'm from Barovia, so
Oh shit!
I
So-
believe I would have been taught to understand and speak in the languages of the demons and the devils. So
So whenever I cast
Are
the
there
spell,
demons
you
and
will
devils
understand.
here?
but yeah, Kiekli is definitely going to have a conversation with everyone when we're in a place where we can be alone about what Victor is trying to do, what the spell is, and my concerns with him actually having the ability to utilize it. And yeah, get everyone's opinion from there.
Good
Prisoner?
session, everyone.
Sounds good.
I am sorry that so much of it was just Raven and Kiekli wandering around a house.
All good by me.
Oh, good.
All right,
Hey, I
as
had
long
my
as no one
fun.
felt left out.
It's character development.
Yeah. True.
All right. You guys all have a good day.
You
Have a good
too.
one.
So whenever I cast darkness, your character will understand that Icarus will say, "See nothing," basically.
Mm-hmm.
You just Injeravenus, and darkness appears.
Where do you get all these translations?
Internet.
Nice.
Just demonic translator, and you get it. I did all this while you two were exploring